Right. How many goblins did we fight again? 64? Don't throw that in the garbage. That's garbage. My garbage right there. It's a big black can with a white pen. There you go.
I think it was a lot more than 64, though.
Oh, crap. I didn't realize some of them were overlaid.
Yeah. We kinda went, Dynasty Warriors on them.
So many goblins, so many X's.
Yeah, we did sort of slaughter an entire horde of goblins.
If we didn't, the entire forest would probably be on fire by now.
It's not a forest.
Technically, the grove being on fire is your own. You're the one who started the fire.
Well, 2 of us did that.
We didn't start the fire.
Yes, we did.
You absolutely
Hold on.
did.
You got it.
All I will say is it wasn't me.
So, Scorp,
Yes, I'll be muted for most of the game.
in answer to your question, you defeated 102 goblins.
Wow.
102. An oddly specific number.
Actually,
One that I like.
actually, I think I may have copy and pasted these 2 on accident. So you beat 100 goblins.
I was gonna say, count minus 2 for the 2 Jubilee 8.
Very squealy today.
So did you guys like my new idea from the last session?
What idea was that?
To
Becoming a motherfucking T-Rex?
Hey, language.
Sorry,
I
forgot.
have a 2-year-old in here.
What,
I know,
can
I
she hear
forgot.
us? Can he hear us?
And they
Yes, I can hear you. I don't have headphones.
Oh. Well.
Do you have any idea how difficult it is to do any of our D&D section with that in mind?
Welcome to the first PG episode we'll ever have. Probably
Not even
the longest.
PG.
I ain't censoring myself for you.
Are you eating too fast again?
No.
You sure? Okay. And don't hang off my chair, you're gonna break it. No, I need this chair. It's my only chair. And it's comfortable. It's got a lumbar support.
Yeah.
Alright, sounds like you need toys now. Alright, let's go find you something to play with. Oh, let me buy something I already know.
Hello.
Hello.
Hey.
So as I'm learning the hard way, watch your language today.
Ow, fingers!
For explanation, Scorp is babysitting a child.
My godson!
I mean, I didn't say it was your child. I said you were babysitting a child.
I think he heard you right. He just wanted to. He just like
No, see,
gloating about it.
distinction that I was making, Jordan, was I won't babysit just any child. I'll babysit my godson because, and of course, you immediately drop that. Okay. Anyways,
The one person that can actually turn Scorp's attention away.
well, I mean, it made a loud sound when you dropped it, so I had to make sure he was fine.
Oh, of course. It's just adorable.
And also, JoJo isn't the only one that can turn my attention away. If a certain someone showed up in a French maid outfit, I'd probably have to leave the session for the day.
Okay then.
So, let's get this bread. And by get this bread, I mean perform psychological torture. Unfortunately, no, you're not part of this session.
Okay.
Psychological torture. The best kind of torture. Because you don't risk the person being into it.
You don't know that for certain.
What'd you say, Jordan?
You do not know that for certain.
What? That people can't be into psychological torture?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Watch your language.
Okay,
The fact
so
I'm getting reprimanded by 2 people and only one of them know where I live is hilarious. Yeah, you'll know my new address in coming a year.
so should we get started?
Sure. The last time you all fought a fuck-ton goblins. Alright. God, I'm supposed to be censoring myself.
It's fine, you're not paying attention.
You missed it twice.
Look, man. What are you guys doing?
Watching my godson have fun filling up a little tub and then dumping it back out. Just to fill it back up.
This tells me not in game.
I imagine Thorgrim is kind of just standing there, slowly wobbling and feeling very tired.
You do know that soon, the one that seemed to be leading this ragtag group is going to reappear once George's banishment wears off.
Okay, is the haste still up?
You're fine.
Okay. So, gotta get ready.
But we'll say for the sake of it, everything wears out fairly quickly because banishment lasts for a minute, so does haste. So.
Oh, okay.
Although my haste was casted after the panic.
That doesn't matter.
DM rules it shall be.
That's better. Hey Thorgrim, would you like some more crack?
More what?
And as this is said, suddenly the goblin reappears.
I'll take that as a yes. Kitty
Sword
paw.
immediately to its face.
Hammer over its head.
Okay, roll to hit.
No, like not on the head, over the head.
Like, we're not hitting, we're just pointing.
Trying to knock him out. Or
Oh.
threatening him.
So
Yeah,
you got.
like one wrong move and I cave your head in type thing.
Oh, okay.
And I stab through the neck if he moves wrong.
So the goblin looks at you both before reaching into its pants, pulls out 2 fuses, and you immediately hear them both ignite.
Would you
Well,
say that ice knife can turn off fire?
No.
Heck.
If
So
the spell does not specifically says it does, it do not.
Dex save?
Unless, yes. Dexterity.
Hold on, no. Hold on. We were ready for him, so... That flame's not going to be as powerful as he thinks it is.
Oh yeah, thaumaturgy turns them off too. Oh, also.
Oh, sorry. I got both on standby, so... No.
Okay, thaumaturgy doesn't seem to, but prestidigitation do.
All right.
Big one on it?
So which one of the two are you hitting, Julie?
Of the what?
He brought out 2 bombs and ignited 2 bombs. You can use prestidigitation on one of them.
Can
I guess I'll
Tauntaun
choose
also go
whichever
up on
one looks bigger. I don't know. The one in his left hand.
Do what, Tauntaun?
it? Get the other one?
You cast haste on Thorgrim, so no.
Heck.
Thorgrim, you can of course just bash the goblin's head in.
Yeah,
Or
might as well.
do whatever you want to, if you think
No.
you can have a way to stop the bomb.
No, my hammer was out, so I as soon as he reaches for the bomb, with I'm assuming a match or something, hammer goes down, smash head in.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good question. How is he lighting the fuse?
You don't know.
But I'm gonna make it reckless just in case.
Okay.
Don't.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Okay. For flip. Nope. This much. That much.
Alright. So you bring the warhammer down, and with a very loud crack, the goblin hits the ground with the first fuse still lit, but it has not blown up yet.
Lick the finger and just kind of pinch the fuse.
Put up fuse. Put up fuse.
It goes
That's what I
out.
was originally gonna do. That's what I was gonna do before you did that. I was like, okay.
That makes it easier.
Let's take away all this stuff, just in case.
Yeah, let's rob him.
I mean,
What?
he's dead. It's no longer robbing.
Oh, let's loot him then.
I thought you were going for KO, but okay.
I panicked. Sorry.
I panicked, so I killed him. That is completely fair.
Well, think of it this way. He pops into existence, and he reaches for 2 bombs. I've got a warhammer. What do you think's gonna happen?
I mean, could have just hit his arm.
Nope.
But then
I
I
was
could have
aimed.
just put it out like I just did.
Nope.
Ah,
I
I
mean,
see that
all
you.
I know is that Thorgrim just did a summer day activity.
So I see that you dealt with that later already.
Yeah. Whoops.
Yeah, we may want to confiscate everything these people have.
I panicked. Sorry.
Very
This
well.
guy just took a pair of bombs out of his trousers.
Hubert, can you search this goblin woman? Make sure she doesn't have anything else hidden on her person.
Of course.
Also, I'm gonna investigate the goblin that Thorgrim just smashed and see how they were lighting the fuses.
Okay, roll investigation.
Alright. Investigation. I don't know shit.
You do not know how. You do not know why, but you know that it was fully capable of doing so.
Can Tauntaun help loot the other one?
I mean, nobody has started looting the other ones, so
No, I mean the one that Hubert's doing.
no. Once again, you cannot take the help action unless
No,
you call
as
it.
in go over
He's
there.
helping. He's helping Hubert.
Hubert's already done it though. I've already rolled Hubert.
Yes, not the help action, as in go and do a.
Go and do one
double
himself.
attack.
Yeah,
Fine.
he wants to do a separate one.
Separate investigation.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking. Okay. If I can.
You can roll
We're going to Home
investigation.
Depot?
You can roll an investigation if you want to, man.
Investigate.
I'm gonna move these 90-something odd guys.
Language.
Yeah, you ain't finding anything. Hubert has removed everything of interest from the goblin.
Now this just begs the question. Hey guys, how do we classify goblins? You know what? Actually, no. You, Mr. Joffrey, or whatever your name was.
Are you talking to George?
What do we classify goblins as here? Do they have rights?
What? I have no idea of anything that you just said.
Are you talking to George? And also,
Yeah,
what do you plan on doing to that goblin?
Depends on if they have rights or not.
Hubert, can you please take that goblin away from Tauntaun, please? Thank you.
Hubert will calmly walk back over and begin dragging the goblin with him.
I mean, this still doesn't answer the do they have rights or not question.
As far as these ones are concerned, I don't know. This is an area that's literally called the Wildlands, so I guess it depends on where the goblin comes from if they were to have rights.
Okay.
Like if they were citizens of some state or some town.
This area, civilization doesn't care what happens.
Depends on if there's actual civilization around here.
I think it's just unethical to do what you're thinking. Just gonna put that out there.
Maybe, but it can get us answers.
I think we're getting a little bit off topic here. This was a distraction. We need to go and do what we set out to do, and that was not to destroy goblins, despite being fun and stuff.
No, but it is possible that the goblins might know where to look for what we're looking for.
You really think they have that kind of information?
I don't see why they wouldn't.
They were cackling insanely and attaching explosives to themselves. I don't know if they have any grasp on sanity at this point.
One of them were able to cast
sanity
magic,
and memory
so...
are two different things, Thorgrim.
I mean,
Just because they're insane doesn't mean they don't remember something they've seen.
The one that's unconscious right now is also able to cast spells, so it has to have some sort of intelligence to know what it's doing.
Either way, there is no harm in asking, is there not?
Well...
Do one of you speak Goblin?
No, but Adel just points at Tauntaun. He is able to read minds. I'm sure he'd get a general idea.
Judging based on how focused he is...
I said I was able to talk into them, although I am able to read them now.
And judging by how focused he is right now, I think he's in the middle of something right now.
Speaking of which, yes, I do want to read the Gobbo Mind with the detect thought.
Give me just a second.
I want to probe so deep. Yeah, I want to probe the goblin.
Alright, so...
Okay, now you're just doing this on purpose.
The first and foremost, the surface thoughts you get, it wanted to have all of its goblins kill everybody.
That sounds par for the course.
Now you have to use an action to probe deeper, if you want to.
I do in fact want to probe deeper.
And as you try to probe deeper, you get a mild headache and suddenly the spell ends instantly.
Interesting.
It made its wisdom save.
Well, then I guess it's time to not use the long rest charge this time around and go again. Okay, hold on. I'll help you in a second. Gonna use a second level spell slot. Do it again.
Alright, this time as you begin to probe deeper, it wanted to capture you all and siphon something out of you. But you can't tell what that something was.
Gross.
Bit weird.
Not the hammer. I need the. Yes. Yeah, that's.
As that's going on, and Tauntaun argues with the voice in his head, Hubert will go to Adelsarday and give her 2 firebombs and a warhorn and a bell.
I can do it.
Tauntaun,
Okay,
please
I'm
mute
back.
yourself. Did you hear me? Adelsarday? Phenom!
Sorry, I was muted. A warhorn, a bell,
that
and
before.
a warhorn, a bell, and 2 horns. Yes.
A warhorn, a bell, and 2 bombs.
Bombs.
What? Isn't that what I said?
You said
You
horn.
said 2 bells.
Horns.
Sorry. Okay. Looking at the bell, I'm going to look to the goblin corpses, at least the ones that aren't blown beyond recognition, which I imagine aren't many. I'm gonna ring it and see what happens.
Nothing happens.
That's a shame. I suppose I'll look into it later. As for this, and she pulls out the warhorn, this is what she used to summon more goblins.
It is also what the other one used to summon goblins.
I'm not sure blowing into it is a good idea. Not here, anyway.
So, before we continue on, are we taking a short rest at this point to recuperate? Because I need to know whether I'm using spells or if I'm allowed to use my hit dice.
It'd probably be a good idea to get some rest, considering what we just went through.
Probably wouldn't be the best idea to stay around here, though.
Agreed. Let's find somewhere safer.
I mean, if you give me 10 minutes, I can give us a safe shelter.
I hope it works.
I mean, we used it before.
They can't come in unless I dictate so.
Wait, how big is it again?
Enough to hold 9 people. And then looks up to the big Warforged thing.
Yeah,
Right.
she also looks to the big Warforged thing.
Yeah.
It's not a warforged.
The mech, whatever.
It's a shield guardian.
Point is, big thing, she goes, oh, right.
Yeah.
I mean, all of us smaller people would fit easily.
Well, we'll figure out something.
Maybe we'll continue on until we find a safer place then. I'll just use a spell then to heal myself, because I am beat the hell up.
I can give you at least a little bit of healing if you want.
Best I just use my thing, because I need a lot more.
Well, this will help. Thorgrim is actually going to walk to Jubilee, and he's going to place a hand on her shoulder. And one of the, and it's specifically, I believe, which hand has the fire glove on it? Is it the left or the right?
I do not remember.
I don't remember either.
We'll say right.
Okay, well then place his right hand on Jubilee's shoulder, and it starts to glow a bright white. And I'm going to just do. I want to do this, and you gain 6 hit points back.
All right. That helped a little bit.
Yep.
Still gonna have to do one for myself though, because need lots more.
And then he just sort of grins through his beard and he goes, yeah, see? He's got one spot for you. Pat, pat, pat.
Thank you, Thorgrim.
You're welcome.
Well, I suggest that we... Oh, the goblin?
Yes.
By the way, this thing wanted to siphon something out of us?
Siphon something?
Yeah, I couldn't get the specifics on what that something is. But it wanted to siphon something.
Hubert, are you able to speak Goblin?
I am not.
Then let's leave it.
I don't think it as... I hate to bring this point up, but... Oh, it hurts me to say this. It's probably not a good idea to keep it alive.
Why is that?
It seems to really want us specifically, and it's not going to give up.
I think it's more of a it saw us.
And if it's willing to throw all that, if it's willing to throw all that at us, pointing at all the goblins without hesitation, nothing's gonna stop it from trying again with more things.
Ailsarday.
Yes?
Roll a perception.
Oh boy, okay. Let's see. 13.
Look south.
South. What the fuck?
So, as you look to Hubert, ready to give your order, over his shoulder you see a creature moving towards you with 5 heads. Each head is looking around while the middle head is currently locked on the group.
Shit is that then?
Yeah, Alo just like is in the middle of speaking, but then just points at it. Oh fuck.
Oh come on.
Oh Jesus Christ.
Are you kidding me?
Here we go again.
Why?
I'm barely at half HP after I did my healing.
Ah shit.
Remember, running is always an option.
Oh yeah, it is always an option. Time to book it.
I think it's an option we probably...
Look,
I think it's an option we need to use
there's plenty
right
of food around right now.
Let's fucking run.
We shall take a tactical retreat.
Later.
Yep.
Oh dear. George, no.
Don't worry, he'll be fine.
No, he won't.
George is very tired after everything that happened.
Look, all things considered, there are a lot of dead bodies for that thing to eat. If it wants food, it's not going to want to bother with us because we're more difficult than the easy prey of the dead bodies.
But you are in the way of the dead bodies.
Yeah, we are kind of the first thing there.
Did we actually move them all over there, or
no?
We're keeping them on the middle.
No,
Here.
It's just
there. I'll move them back to the middle.
Like even if they were in their original spots, we are still the closest thing there to eat. So
now if we move up down the path like we were supposed to.
Yep, we're gonna move down the path.
You were heading northwest the last time. Just for friendly reminder, wouldn't want you all heading back the way you came.
Yeah, but seriously, what the fuck is this thing? Is that a dragon? Is that a Hydra?
That's a Hydra.
That's a Hydra.
It is a Hydra.
I thought Hydra were just giant snakes. I didn't know they had legs.
No.
They have bodies. Hydras have multiple long necks, though.
Huh. Dragon's dogma lied to me.
Well,
there's different interpretations of it.
Fair enough.
Just like how dragons can look like just about anything, hydras are similar.
I'm just gonna do dashing, so 1, 2, 3, 4.
So is this
5,
obviously a hydra to all of us?
You'll all have to roll intelligence checks to see if you know what a hydra is.
Can we do that?
I mean, it's
I'm not sick.
action. You can move
it this way.
You can
I'm not
move yourself
sticking around to find out.
Alright.
I'm not sticking around to find out. Yeet.
Hubert will hold his turn until Ailsarday moves.
Ailsarday.
So I'm gonna need a little bit of help mapping this because I don't know exactly how far I'll get. What I would like to do is, upon seeing big, scaly, multi-headed giant fuck, Thorgrim freaks the fuck out. Sees that Tauntaun is the closest thing to it. Will run, grab him, and then we'll spend a key point for super speed. I forget the name of it.
Dash.
Step of the wind. Step of the wind.
Oh, that's
Right.
Dash plus.
So yeah, I'm gonna grab Tauntaun, or run, grab Tauntaun, step of the wind, and then just fucking bolt.
Okay, so 10 movement down to Tauntaun. Moving
Yep.
Tauntaun with you is going to have your movement. So you have 60 feet of movement, so you can move 30.
Okay,
But
so-
step in the wind doesn't that increase his movement?
It doubles his movement, but his movement's 35, which doubled it to 70. It spent 10 moving
Gotcha.
down to Tauntaun, which made it 60. Now I'm just saying, Thorgrim, you can take the dash action with your action, and you can move 60 feet.
Yeah, that's what I was meaning. I was going like full Monty, like super
Ah.
speed.
Okay, so you can move 60. Yeah.
Well, don't forget, you can move at diagonals as well. Technically, can move right over here too.
Which is technically farther away because diagonals are weird.
Hey, use what you can.
Thorgrim does what Thorgrim wants to do. Is this your turn,
What?
Thorgrim?
Yeah, that's
Okay.
I
Alright.
think as a free action, I know that they don't ring that bell, right?
Yes.
I'm just gonna
You're right, but-
think for a second and look at Ado. Do you think it's possible that that bell summoned this thing?
Ada like raises her head slightly, and then looks to the bell. I guess we will find out if it gives chase after us.
The bell.
Do you think it looks hostile?
I do
Look
not.
inside the bell. It says fluffy.
You think for a moment. You look to the Hydra. The Hydra is very hostile towards you.
Yes. Yes, it is very hostile.
Alright, speaking of the Hydra, it's the Hydra's turn.
Oh boy, how fast can it run? Oh my, that's pretty fast.
Probably a
As-
dashing though, to be fair.
Yep.
As it begins sprinting towards you all 5 heads roaring in challenge, as it seems to think that you are guarding its Okay, it's your turn.
Hubert? Wait, is Hubert still holding the goblin?
No.
It'd take an action to pick it up, wouldn't it?
Possibly. But he's
Yeah.
holding
Let nature
it.
take its course.
He's holding his turn until you tell him what to do.
Yeah, as long as we get far away from the food, we should be fine. So, Hubert, pick up the goblin and follow me. And then she's going to run. This way.
We'll grab Goblin, and luckily, as the Goblin is small and not a medium-sized creature, it will not reduce his movement speed.
Phew.
Masters will close Bartholomew's hatch.
Nope.
He'll move here. Tauntaun, it's your turn.
Action to figure out what creature it is, then simply running.
He's using the chat.
Let's see. Okay. I will roll Tauntaun. He's smart enough to figure out what this is. He is not. Because he rolled a 9. And then. Alright. George, it's your turn.
Fucking book it, man.
George, we got this, right, guys? Looks around, we're all gone.
Wait, did I ask that for anything because of the crit fail or no?
No.
Oh, okay.
We got
I
that,
was
right,
gonna,
guys?
like trying to run and like snap my ankle or something.
Break your own ankles.
He was gonna say you got crossed up by the Hydra.
Hydra gets 5 attacks of opportunity.
Oh shit! Motherfucker just crosses you up, a basketball court appears around you out of nowhere.
They flipped it out of there.
Hydra's turn. Hydra unleashes 5
Hydra
breath weapons at
teleports
once.
behind you.
Oh shit! Oh god.
Jubilee.
Hydra knows the next door.
Oh lord.
I ain't stopping.
Hydra teleports behind you. Nothing personal, kid.
Yes.
Alright. Did your movement take you off the map, Jubilee?
Yeah, that was 5 feet short of being off the.
Hubert continues to hold his turn until Naval Sharday moves. Thorgrim.
I'm going to, again, pop another step of the wind, another key point, and I'm gonna just fucking run as fast as I can.
140 feet of movement, bitches!
But I'm going to grab George's hand as I do so.
Okay. So
That's a
it'll
lovely
cost you 20,
bromance.
25 feet of movement to grab George.
Right here, and then
For simplicity's sake, and the fact I don't want a map, I can say that you both go off map with it.
Yeah, that would take him off that.
Oh yeah.
Good enough.
Bye guys.
Hydra's turn.
Please go for the food, please go for the food, please go for the food.
We're leaving.
If it's chasing us, then... Oh, okay.
No.
Hui.
Nom, 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 nom.
There's a beast to this thing.
As it eats 5 of the goblins.
Holy shit.
So it's gonna be there a while still.
Each head eats 1. It'll start to enter.
Alright. I feel if I leave the goblin here now, it's definitely gonna get eaten when it's done, so let's just take her.
Oh yeah.
Let's just take her with us for a little bit.
We're not taking the goblin as a pet.
No, I just don't want it to be eaten.
What's up, George?
Oh, I want to take it off the map. He also made that because he had an idea.
Yeah, Matt took you with him.
Sorry, didn't know you were gonna do that.
No, the idea just popped into my head, so it's all good. To say we have
As-
2 bombs, explosive goblins.
All of
Hydra's
the
eating
all
goblins.
all of the dead goblins' bombs have already detonated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Besides,
Adol had 2 of them.
I'm not
You know,
pissing that thing
that brings
off.
up a good point. Hold on. All the dead goblins had detonated. 2 of them were not dead.
I am not pissing that thing off, so no.
As they're running, Hubert will look to Adelsarday and ask, "Do you have any spells left?"
Yes,
It's Misty Step.
I can.
Give us asking why.
If you want to, then please feel free. But I think I'd save it for now.
Hubert sighs as you're continuing to put them in danger.
We'll be fine.
It's only a Hydra.
Well, at this point, the Hydra can't. If it starts running after us, then we'll start using it. But it's...
It only moves as fast as we do, so
Yeah, so it's fine for
it's
now.
very preoccupied anyway. It's got a lot of food there.
If
It's
it...
his turn to get the fuck out.
Yeah, if it was chasing us, then I'd be like, fuck that, dimension during time. I think
Hubert.
missed a step in time.
Hubert will save his action until Adelsarday moves. And eats 5 more goblins.
So yeah, it's got about
Oh, off the map I go.
before it's done.
off the map. And
And then start
yay!
Yay! We didn't die.
Yay, I'm gonna have Salvatore pizza.
No, do not play the victory music for this one.
Nah. Okay. So, how far are we going before we decide to rest?
I'm not sure. At this point, we might as well just keep going until the end of the day and get a full rest out of it. Instead of just
Forgot to ask.
long.
Did I recognize that creature at all, or would Georgia recognize the creature at all? Anyway.
Did you roll your history check?
I didn't. I wanted to ask it, but I fucking forgot.
Can we roll now after the fact?
Now that we're not in a stressful situation.
Yeah, you know that was a Hydra.
Oh, okay.
You also know that was a Hydra.
Well, might as well since I'm here.
We'll just tell you it was a Hydra.
Yep, that's definitely a Hydra.
You also know that was a Hydra.
I also know we shouldn't
agree that was a Hydra.
Agreed.
Orgrim, do you want to roll?
Prepare to
Be
prepare to
astonished.
educate Thorgrim.
Oh, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
It's not too bad.
You have a vague idea of what that is, but you're not entirely sure. I was really hoping Thorgrim would have nat 20'd there.
Ah! Inspiration! That was a...
I was hoping for a nat 1 for... what the fuck was that snake?
I was totally prepared to do that.
Do you see the size of that fucking snake back there?
Oh. Yeah, as long as we had left... as long as we had just left, it wanted food. It has no agenda except to survive, so...
As far as
It'll definitely take the easy meal over us.
Anywho, now that we're out of danger, Hubert, you can leave the goblin anywhere.
Hubert will immediately just drop the goblin.
I'm sure the goblin will be fine on its own.
And here comes the giant Hydra, blah blah blah.
Bruh.
And now it's full.
You all see a man in full plate mail with glowing red eyes. He calls himself the Goblin Slayer.
Oh no. No!
Yeah, I'm not getting in his way.
Nope.
Just
Alright.
slowly back away.
So, are you guys ready to settle down for the night?
Yes.
Yeah.
I think so.
Everyone consume ration.
I think so.
Consume ration, get healing. Get my spells back too if we don't get interrupted. Well, I got the domes. I got the dome for at least the shorter people. Again, except for the Bowmaster's mech, I can fit everybody, so...
Masters might have an answer for this situation. He can, but that's not his. That's not the...
Oh, that's right. He probably has a better version, doesn't he?
As long as I can remember the name of this
Magnificent Mansion.
more tied into Magnificent Mansion.
One of like 4 or 5 spells that
Instead of a tent thing, we get a luxury version.
Right.
If he has it.
So, as you're all traveling, finally Masters goes, "Old friend, I have an idea of where we can sleep that will be most safe."
We do too. It's
I assure you, mine is not to boast, but just a tiny bit better. And with that, he will begin playing upon his banjo, and a minute later, once he is done, you all see the air shimmer as a 10-foot door suddenly appears.
what the fuck?
Yeah, this one's way fancier than mine.
Duh?
It's just a door.
Oh, just wait for it.
Within, you see a very large room And in the middle of the room, you see a fountain with a golden pole master standing, holding 2 orbs, and it is a water feature with water pouring out, spewing out of his mouth. And you see sets upon sets of other doors, presumably that lead to bedrooms.
Holy shit.
Yep, definitely the better version of mine.
How long does this last for?
24 hours.
Oh. Well.
Shit.
Also, all of you can give yourself back your ration, because there's enough food in here to serve everybody.
Holy shit.
No.
There's enough food in here to serve 100 people. But
Jesus Christ.
The mansion's a good spell, and I will be taking that later, so...
100 people
You just see Jubilee writing down notes. Jubilee right now is starstruck and writing down notes, like, oh...
Or, as you all enter, you then notice that there is in fact a ceiling, and on the ceiling there is a chandelier, which you notice all of the rungs which are holding candles are miniature Poe Masters, each of them holding the candle in their hand.
I love how extra this is.
Of course. Let me guess, the doorknobs also have your face on them?
No, the doorknobs look like Bartholomew's head.
I prefer that.
That's a lovely shout out.
Well, I'm gonna get some food.
Same. And maybe a bath, too.
Ooh, bath meals.
This is very impressive, Poe Masters.
I am glad that you think so.
We have to learn how to do this.
I'm sure you can in time.
Oh, time to go in and relax. And Ayla's just going to head on in and is going to do just that.
Yep. Gonna get a big old meal, take a big old bath, and then go to freaking sleep.
Alright. So each of the rooms are as equally luxurious as the entrance. You see very large beds, all of them very soft, cozy, and very relaxing. Each room has its own little melody of music that is playing within, that you have found a little contraption that you can turn off and on if you do not wish to sleep with music playing, and it's just a very relaxing time.
Nice.
Wow.
Eventually, you all have your long rest. You all get everything you used the previous day back. And you all come back into the main foyer, where food is once again served, and Poe Masters is eating very contentedly.
Healthy appetite as always.
Good morning.
Oh, friends, did you enjoy your stay?
Oh, very much so.
With an ability like this, why would you stay at an inn?
I don't!
Oh.
Oh, so you rent a room and then just decide to go, just pop in here, huh?
I only rent a room if I have to share the night with a lovely lady.
Jubilee kind of giggles at that.
Side-eye to Jubilee.
George thinking, isn't that counterproductive?
Poe Master seems to notice your look, and he goes, "Now, friend, if the ladies knew that I could do this, they would only want to come here, and then they wouldn't enjoy my presence. I like to enjoy the presence of the people that I spend the night with."
Orgrim thinks about
Kind
that
of
for a
nodded.
moment.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that does. Strangely.
Thorgrim's like, why am I agreeing with this bastard?
As you both agree to this, he gives you a smile, and you swear you see twinkle coming off of his teeth.
Boy. Cue the irritated eye roll, like,
Quick, do something that makes me hate you again. Twinkly teeth. That works.
Yes, just like that. There we go. Well, Thorgrim's just gonna plunk down in a chair and just, you know, if there's food already on the table, he's just gonna reach on over and, yeah, just go to town.
There's nothing but bacon in front of Thorgrim.
Yeah, bacon. Give me the bacon.
That will never get old.
Yeah, you have no problems finding any type of breakfast food that you want here.
Yeah.
Yay.
Food.
Give me the
Food,
bacon.
glorious food.
Yeah.
So how long do you stay in Poe Master's magnificent mansion?
Oh, Thorgrim doesn't have a great grasp on the concept of time, so he'll probably stay as long as he's allowed, and he won't at all have any recollection of what will happen if the time ends and he's still in the mansion.
I mean, it just boots you out.
He doesn't know that.
It literally throws you out automatically.
Yeah, no, I know, but he doesn't. So he'll be so if like he stays after the 24 hours are up, it'll just be like, you know, just like magic disappears, then you just hear a and he just goes ah.
Well, as much as I'd like to stay in here, we still do have a mission.
Yes, we do. So we should probably get going.
Speaking of said mission, I think we are getting close.
We
Can you
are.
tell?
I do believe so.
How do you know that?
He thinks for a moment before he pulls out what looks to be a compass, but it looks more like a box, and he shows you very briefly before closing it. This special little treasure can lead you to whatever it is you most desire at present moment.
God damn it.
How do you know? How do you know that it's leading you to exactly what you want?
It has not led me astray as of yet.
Fascinating.
That sounds like it could be rather inconvenient at times.
Only if you do not know what you want. Luckily for me, I always know what I want.
Fair enough.
Looks to Adel sort of, we gotta love a man who knows what he wants.
I suppose.
You know, and Thorgrim is just going to mutter to himself in Dwarven. If he's got that box thing, you know, and it only leads him to what he wants. I think it just leads to himself over
It has at times, my friend.
Shit, I forgot you could understand me.
I speak many a language.
Adel, meanwhile, is just like, has her rubbing her chin while she's thinking, what if you wanted something that's not physical? Like world peace? I wonder where it'd point to then.
Probably to something that could grant you a wish.
I'm actually curious. I know that thing leads you to wherever you want, but is it kind of hard to track that down from time to time?
Well, it points in the straightest path to where you want to go.
Interesting. Very interesting indeed. Anyway.
Thorgrim just starts muttering to himself, but he's doing it even quieter this time, hopefully so nobody can hear him.
I'm rolling perception. What's he saying?
Right, you can understand Dwarven.
Yes.
Roll stealth.
Fuck.
So can I.
Shit.
What do you say?
Thorgrim needs to roll stealth, whereas everyone else needs to roll perception.
Damn it.
George wins.
Does George understand Dwarven?
I was about to
He does
ask that.
actually, yeah.
Oh,
Oh.
shit.
Oh. Well, you get something that you probably don't have the context for. Oh boy.
So does Hubert.
Oh, well, Hubert knows. He mutters to himself in Dwarven, you know, it's probably a good idea that I don't have something like that. I know exactly what I want, but we don't want to be led to where I need to go.
Hubert will just reach over and pat your shoulder.
Reach up.
We're just gonna not really acknowledge it. Just gonna think, so this guy wanna go to a grave? Does he wanna die? What the fuck? You just think that in his head.
My God, dude, that's dark.
He says, I know where I wanna go, but I don't wanna go there.
Oh, friends, shall we set out?
Yes.
Alright. Poe Masters will once again lead the way.
Lead the way.
Poe Masters leads everyone north.
Let's not try to pay attention to what he's doing. See if I can pick up on anything.
Roll perception. As you all exit the mansion, you see Poe Masters walk out before pulling out the little box, and he flips it open, looking at the compass, which does one complete spin before pointing straight north. And you see Poe Masters watch it for a while, as if making sure that's the direction he needs to go, before closing the box, and then begins leading the way.
So where did you get that anyway?
Hi.
Okay. I am back for a small period of time, probably. Children are upstairs. Grandparents, because the mother's leaving soon. What all have I missed? Last time I was here, we were running.
Maggie, Poe Masters opened a mansion. You all ate and slept at a 5-star hotel-esque thing with sculptures of Poe Masters everywhere and Bartholomew head doorknobs. And then Poe Masters reveals he has a compass that can lead you to whatever you desire.
Can I see that compass?
No.
I'd love to know where my desire is. I'd also love to know what I desire.
In any case, he then goes back to Adelsurde's question. I won it from a very fiendish pirate captain.
I see.
God damn it.
I thought it might go there, but
I take it these are your previous campaign references?
No.
No.
Yeah, okay.
It's not even a campaign reference. It's just a reference.
It's just a fucking reference.
It's Jack fucking Sparrow.
Oh, right.
And,
I haven't watched those movies in years.
Alright, so after a while, eventually, Poe Masters leads you all into a forest, and immediately you notice a change in the air, as the air seems more crisp, cleaner. You see wildlife everywhere, and the vegetation looks very vibrant and healthy. And eventually, he leads you all to a small clearing. I forgot to get the tokens.
Oh yeah, the check that I asked you to do, did that get done?
It did get done, but you rolled a 9, so you have no idea what it was.
Cool, 5-headed lizard. Maybe I should kill it later.
We know what it is.
It was a Hydra.
Tauntaun doesn't know what a Hydra is. All he knows is that was a 5-headed lizard.
We told you it was a Hydra.
That doesn't tell him what, just what it's called.
I mean,
How about now?
technically, he's not wrong.
Everybody fix your HP and stuff.
I already did.
Where is Token? There is Token.
Alright, so Poe Masters leads you all here, And he looks to the compass, which is now spinning in just constant 360s, and he goes, I believe we are here, my friend, before he closes it.
I suppose we should look around then.
Try to be as careful as we can.
Alright.
Hey, can I borrow some more incense and herb?
Never for, my friend.
Well, I would assume an immortal owl would work better to find things than, you know, wishy finite life.
It's
Well,
not too
we are about to go underground, so I don't think that would be as useful as you think.
That's fair.
underground.
What else can I do?
Is that an entrance over there?
It is.
Oh, it is. Well,
Wait, where's Patterson?
I forgot to grab him. I'll have to give him a minute. Patterson got eaten to the Hydra.
Whoa! My baby boy!
We're kidding.
I have to wait 3 days to summon him!
But you don't have any of... You'd technically be making a new skeleton because you have to have a piece of Patterson.
I mean, I have backup parts.
Yeah, but you
I
don't...
mean, you could just wait until the Hydra's done with him. Might take a while, but
And suddenly Patterson is here.
Oh, my baby. Anyways, did we get a long rest?
yes.
yes.
Cool, so that means that I have all of this stuff back. Awesome. Alright, so for starters, what the fuck can I turn these fuckers into? Quite familiar, where are you? Here you are. Here. Bat, cat, crab, frog, hawk, lizard, octopus, owl, poison snake, fish, quipper, rat, raven, seahorse, spider, or weasel.
While you're thinking about that, maybe we should head inside.
I will say, we must be on the lookout for traps. They would not leave such a valuable medallion or amulet unguarded after all.
I'm gonna take a look at what the remnants of the statue thing, see if there's anything on it.
Perception.
Nope. I don't know shit.
That's a lot of moss.
Yes. The floor is made of floor.
Stone is made out of stone.
Would there be traps outside of this thing?
Perhaps right at the entrance, but I do not know about outside.
Patterson, go collect a bunch of rock.
Actually, I have a better idea. Hubert, please throw a rock. At the entrance.
Hubert will pick up a rock and toss it, and it clatters across the cobblestone walkway, and nothing happens.
This was more so that we would have rocks inside.
Oh, fair enough.
That is a good point, actually.
I
Patterson, go
acquiesce
collect rock.
here.
Patterson will go to the biggest boulder he can find and attempt to lift it.
I said rocks, not boulder.
That is still a
Patterson.
rock.
Patterson will look to you before motioning to giant rock.
We need little baby rocks, Patterson.
Patterson will then go out about collecting rocks.
The fact that I had covered.
I just love the fact that Harrison was slightly sassy there. That was hilarious. Like, rock.
Yes, rock, not rocks.
I have found best rock. It is made
Trying to
of.
hit the teenage years.
It is made
I mean, in
of
all
tinier.
fairness, if Patterson had lifted it, Tauntaun wasn't going to tell him no, because that is a big fucking rock. And at that point, Patterson just got a new weapon.
Alright, so what do you all do?
Well, I'm able to get the, stuff from what's-his-face for familiar. I'd like to cast the familiar stuff. If I can find the clock,
Masters begins rummaging through his supplies before saying, "It appears I do not have everything I need for you to be able to cast that spell."
Son of a... What are we missing? If it's the herbs, we can probably find the herbs here.
I do not have charcoal.
Not exactly the hardest thing to make.
George, where are you going?
Wait. Don't require charcoal.
Going to look at the entrance.
Alright. Just don't go alone.
Oh.
You never know what'll happen. I'll go with you.
Can somebody catch me up a little?
You found the
entered
entrance.
the thing, and I need charcoal.
You found the entrance to the thing Masters are going to.
Okay, but we're trying to, like, actually gain access.
No.
No, currently checking for traps.
Ah, got it.
Yeah, we throw a rock.
Can look for clues or riddles?
Roll investigation.
Interesting.
Exactly is this.
It's just a statue.
11.
You do not see any clues or riddles.
Could I walk over to the statue and
Sure. As you look it over, you estimate that it's only a couple of 100 years old by the looks of it. And as you look it over, it seems to have been sculpted from in the shape of a human, which means whoever the Beastmaster's amulet belonged to was likely human. I knew you were going to pass. It's fine.
Okay.
You're a dwarf. Every roll made about rocks, dwarves passed.
I know my rocks, damn it. So this is yet more confirmation this is broken.
Fair.
Do I notice the thing that starts kind of like approach closer to the entrance?
Okay.
Nice. Do I notice anything as I approach closer?
Roll investigation. You notice that there appear to be darts that are lying on the cobblestone flooring, as if traps have already been triggered.
I'm gonna pick up one of the darts and kind of take a close look at it. Not really trying to tip like it's tip or anything, just
roll another investigation.
Are we going to be told that darts are out and about?
Give him a minute. He's doing his thing. As you look it over, you see a green liquid tipping each of the darts.
We'll just pick it up and kind of show it to Adel and Hubert and just kind of say, probably keep an eye out for these or people because the traps have already been triggered. At least the ones out here have been.
I mean, something is ahead of us.
But how recently, I wonder?
Based off of your investigations, you do not know that much.
I'd like to
I
try
don't
and
really
investigate.
Take a look at it.
Your investigation.
Let's see what I can see. Not much.
Those look like darts to you.
Guess I'll just pick one up and stash it for later. Might be useful.
It does not have. I'm not
So, what I'm hearing is you need to be on the lookout for your standard ancient tomb style, don't step
If you
on
mean
that.
cliche trap, yes.
Your standard don't step on that tile or watch out for tripwires or things like that.
Alright.
Actually, I have a weird. Could I try to guess, like, when I picked up the dart, where it might have come from?
Roll a perception. From best you can tell, it came from the walls, but you're not entirely sure how. You're not sure what triggered it, but you're fairly certain it got fired out of the stone walls.
Okay. Well, just if I were to say, as Tauntaun was saying, it can come out of rocks and things like that, so.
No, Tauntaun said that it was a cliche trap.
Watch where you step. Very careful. You want me in the front just in case, or do you want it?
Well, I mean, you're low to the ground. You can probably see things better.
Also, so I might not be as good at seeing things as usual.
Maybe so.
Didn't you become younger not that long ago?
Physically, maybe.
And either way, you are more attuned to the stone than any of us are. You'll potentially notice anything off.
So, out of character, we're being heavily racist to dwarfs right now.
Maybe.
Short jokes, stone attunement jokes.
It wasn't a joke.
I mean, I just used stone cunning, so I am super attuned to the stone.
Alright.
Dawn.
So,
Shall we go in?
yes, after you, Fulgrim.
Alright. Just toddle my way in.
Everyone into marching
Swear.
order.
As we're walking in, do I see any, like, bones or, like, skeletons or anything like that around? As we're kind of going in?
No. Everything seems, apart from being very dusty, everything seems fine. Tauntaun wanted to merge with Patterson for a bit.
Tauntaun wants to be behind Patterson. Tauntaun does not want to be on the fringes here. Tauntaun squeak.
Tauntaun decided to merge with Peterson.
I mean, if I'm allowed to do that, then yeah, I'll wear some fucking skeleton armor.
No, they are now Patterson.
Patterson. That
Patterson's
sounds like
there.
a cow.
Eh? Darkness everywhere. Darkness imprisoning me.
Imprisoning me.
Imprisoning me, all that I see is absolute horror.
Absolute horror.
I cannot live, I cannot die.
What?
Gotta get
The song.
No shit. But where's it from?
Here's the real question. The fuck is darkness? The fuck do you mean things get dim?
There was a time before you had double sight.
Yes, the amnesiac would remember that.
That's a fair point.
The man can barely remember this morning. If it's not important, weird, and or sexual, he's not gonna remember it.
Hey.
points of order. I do have.
You're inside a wall.
I do have Dark Vision.
Tauntaun. Thorgrim, what are you doing in the wall?
I thought this was the floor, and I thought this was the wall. I couldn't.
You fought the wall on the wall one.
Ooh.
At least this wall isn't made of zombies.
You want it to be?
No.
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 You do not need to experience that again.
Why not? I had a great
You were
time.
traumatized enough last time.
I'm sure you had a great time.
I did. Alright, so as you walk forward, Thorgrim, you actually see what looks to be like a hole up ahead.
Oh my
Oh, that's
god.
good.
Really? Yes.
Yes.
So there's a
The hole in the bottom of the sea.
So there's a hole up ahead, huh?
Yep. Gonna go right here. Now I'm gonna look at the hole.
Huh?
What kind of
Real
hole
kid
is it?
dog?
Just looks like a 10 by 10 hole.
Oh, great. In the way.
Yeah.
Huh. That's a problem.
It
Is
is a
it?
problem. Do any of you weigh more than 500 pounds?
Bartholomew does.
No.
Bartholomew is probably big enough to just step over it.
Well,
Your disc would go to the bottom of the hole, Dnd.
Correct. But it would make it easier for them to jump off if I just made it just right, like half and half.
so are we supposed to just jump across or what? Got any ideas, people?
Does anyone... Actually, Ayla's gonna go over here and, like, look across to this. Is this, like, a big rock stuck in the ground?
Hold on. Wait. There we go. That's better. No, it just looks like it's a rock on the ground, not stuck in the ground.
Is there anything that could be used as, like, an anchor in this room?
I mean, you could probably use the rock as an anchor if you could get across.
Okay. Does anyone have a rope?
Hubert
I
will
got-
brandish.
I also have rope.
Alright, let's see.
I
Weirdly, I
mean,
do not.
if y'all yeet me over there, I could probably tie something.
No, that's too much of a risk. Okay.
Aww.
She is
Yeah.
going to take...
Anyway, but still.
Alright. So, she will then cast Mage Hand. And with the Mage Hand, she will take one end of the rope and float it over to this side before looping it around the rock and tying it.
Full sleight of hand.
Okay, let's see how this
No,
goes.
Tauntaun does not have mage hand. Never mind. Tauntaun was gonna try and help.
Sleight of hand.
But you know, 2 hands are better than 1.
Sad Bartholomew noises is Bartholomew can't fit.
Aw, no, he's stuck outside.
No.
Poor Bartholomew, no.
So,
We had to park the car.
Alright, so
Car
you
is
didn't grab
sad.
It's like King
No.
Shark and Suicide Squad.
Oh.
you tie the rope. Seems to be fine.
Alright. Ada will then... Actually, who's holding the other side of the rope?
I mean, Hubert never let go, so
Hubert, can you give a few quick tugs?
Hubert will tug a few times. The rock doesn't move, and the rope seems to hold firm.
Perfect.
I mean, if we want to be completely sure, how long is the rope?
50 feet.
That's convenient.
Points to Bartholomew. Why don't we just tie it like to him? He's probably the best anchor point on this side.
That's true. He could just hold it, since he's not going to be able to come with us. Then she looks to Bartholomew and says to Dwarven, "Can you hold on to the other side of this rope until we come back?"
Bartholomew will slowly look to Poe Masters before Poe Masters gives a thumbs up. And Hubert will take the rope to him, and Bartholomew will begin holding the rope.
Perfect. Now we have a rope that we can use to get across.
I should probably point out that I failed gym.
What is gym?
Physical education.
He just means he hasn't been able to do leg day or arm day or any of the other days. Thorgrim flexing.
I prefer core day.
Core day is great.
Yeah.
Core day is great.
More giggles from Julie.
Enough from the peanut gallery. Poke, 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 poke.
Ayla just, like, tilts her head slightly. The times when I am training with Hubert, he never classifies things as a day. Anyway.
To be fair, every day with you is just the best day for him if I were to take a guess.
Well,
Jubilee, at this point, we'll just make our way over first.
alright. Let's see how this goes.
Well, acrobatics or athletics?
I will do acrobatics as I've got proficiency in that.
I'd like to prepare so that if she, like, seems like she's gonna slip, I'll try to grab her.
She begins climbing over, and it doesn't look like she's holding on very well. However, eventually she nimbly goes over the rope and makes it to the other side.
Alright.
It's a lot easier when it's on a stage.
Okay. I will go next. Hubert, please be ready to catch me in case I
Question,
fall.
DM.
Yo.
Can I lend help actions to everyone else by steadying the rope on this end?
If you want to.
Sure. So I'll just stay by the rope and steady it for everybody else.
Okie doke. Acrobatics. Wait, do I get advantage with the help, or is it just normal?
Yep.
Alright. Oh!
So you don't have
Jubilee, you, as you grab hold of it, you explain that you're going to assist, and you watch as Adelsarday just steps onto the rope and begins walking across the rope with absolutely no issues, and you don't even feel her weight before she makes it across.
Jubilee just kind of claps. Beautiful performance.
Thank you. Hubert had me do that in case I needed to cross a rope bridge.
Hubert will follow suit.
Hubert, you're just some weird stuff.
I must always have her prepared in case she needs to evacuate.
Alright, who's next?
After you, Angel Boy.
Oosh.
You make it across with no issues, apart from the rope being a little unsteady.
Alright. Athletics go.
Thorgrim takes a running start and just jumps over the hole without the use of the rope.
Oh. Guess I didn't need it.
Guess it's Tauntaun's turn.
I do like the running start, and then I just jump across yelling, "Leg day!"
That's one way to do it.
I don't know reduce, but according to shape change, I can change my weight, so long as my size category doesn't change. Same with height. And if I knew reduce, we'd be bringing Bartholomew.
I would say... I can't give give me just a minute.
I looked up a chart for average of races. It turns out that Kenku, which are medium sized for whatever fucking reason, go to 52, but they're also part bird.
The part burb.
And the other lightest that would probably have sort of human physiology is the drow of 77 pounds.
I'd say the lightest you can make yourself is 80.
Lightest is 80.
That's still pretty good.
That is a good amount.
Yeah, you're getting advantage because Jubilee's making things easier.
This is true, but at the same time, I don't want to risk it, so I want to get Patterson to carry me.
If Patterson tries to carry you across, he will get disadvantage. You will still be a medium-sized creature.
I don't have teleport. I really don't want to risk it with my -1 to both acrobatics and athletics.
Yes.
Patterson, you go first.
Patterson walks forward. Patterson has the same bonus in both.
He does?
Yes.
Remember giving the negative test or dex? Oh wait, no, you meant.
You got positive dex.
Patterson will make it across the rope with little to no issue.
Tauntaun's gonna then just look at Poemaster and say, "You want to go?"
Tauntaun, come on.
First friend.
What, do you need extra motivation to get over here, Tauntaun?
That is a dark pit. I don't know what's at the bottom of it. Actually, wait, hold on. How deep is the pit?
Looks about 60 feet deep.
What the fuck's at the bottom of it?
Nothing.
So it's just flat?
Yep.
It's just
I'm
inconvenient
just
at
gonna walk
most.
down to the bottom of it.
You're gonna do what now?
What spikes at the bottom of a pit trap? They had the cliche darts, but not the cliche pit. What the fuck?
You're stalling, Tauntaun. We don't have all the time in the world.
You sure?
Yes.
If you want, you can wait outside with Bartholomew.
Tauntaun gonna give it a try. I'm gonna flip a coin to see what I do.
Oh,
We're using the athletics. As I proceed to roll a 17.
Yeah, you make it across with no issues.
I would much prefer being heated next time.
And you watch as Poemasters begins walking over, playing a solo on his banjo, as he slowly begins shrinking before a mage hand appears under him and just carries him across.
Oh my god.
Okay. How strong are your mage hands, Poemaster?
I mean, well, now that I am so tiny, I do not weigh very much, so it can lift me with no problems.
I mean,
Here's a question. Why didn't you reduce Bartholomew so he could get in?
Bartholomew does not like being shrunk.
That's fair.
Not only that, but had I shrunk him, he would not have made such a sturdy thing for us to cross on.
I suppose that's also fair.
Insight, that is a good point.
At which
But
point
at
you
the
will.
same time,
At which point Poemasters will eventually grow back into size.
hey, can you do the opposite
Still
of
taller.
that?
I can.
Okay. Keep that in mind. You wouldn't have to know how to make scrolls, would you?
Perhaps.
Okay. Keep that in mind.
You were saying, friend Thorgrim.
I'm still taller than you.
Well, I am a small creature, so that makes sense.
height measuring contest out of the
Surprisingly
way.
considered medium creature.
Which way do you think we should go with that funny box ears?
Well, see, the thing is, in this situation, I wanted the destination. And if I am going for the amulet, we could be on top of it and it would simply spin. Unfortunately, we actually do have to do the exploration of the treasure hunt business here.
Okay.
That doesn't seem like too much of an issue.
I guess that would take the fun out of it if it just pointed us to the right room. You know, the right room.
There's a camera.
Alright?
Well, there's an
Thorgrim?
opening this way. Why don't we go this way?
Yes, Thorgrim, lead the way.
All right.
Oh my goodness. That's just a one. Nice one, Tauntaun.
At least it's not a nat one. Because then that'd be zero.
Clack, clack.
Adel
I'm
just
trying to-
looks over at Tauntaun. Are you trying to sneak off on your own again?
No, I'm trying not to make noise while I look around corners.
Right. Well,
Not working very well. Then again, I am wearing high heels. So, okay.
very well. Then she'll just go over here.
Todd. Adventuring in heels since day one.
As you peer around the corner, you see a very old wall across the way, and then, Thorgrim, you notice that the floor is littered with what appears to be daggers.
Watch your step, I guess?
These the same daggers from outside, or?
No.
Are the daggers sticking out of the floor, or are they, like, on the floor scattered everywhere?
They are on the floor.
Okay.
Patterson, go collect the daggers.
I mean, more throwing daggers for me is always lovely.
Yeah, I'll gather up, like, the daggers into a loose pile and just be like, have at it, I guess.
How many get daggers are there?
There are 10.
I'll just take them. Add them to my dagger collection.
So, what's the red thingy? Is that a door or just brick wall?
Yeah, that's a door.
Cool.
Oh. Huh. What be in this room?
Apart from what appears to be a very rotten table and stool, the only other thing of interest is a weapons rack with many rusty weapons upon it.
Can I do perception to see if I find anything not rusty? Hello?
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry, everything went quiet.
You look it over, and eventually, you see what appears to be a hand-sized hammer. It looks very small, but is the only thing that looks pristine.
I'm gonna take the hammer.
Alright, add mini mallet to your inventory.
Many mallet.
It is a D4 bludgeoning damage should you choose to use it.
But can it hammer nail?
Yes, and you can also throw it up to 60 feet.
Ooh.
Alright, Thorgrim is gonna walk back to the room. Actually, he's gonna walk straight to Plumasters. Strangely. He's gonna whip out the mini mallet, just sort of look at it. Found this. Kind of small. Doesn't look like it's good for fighting, but could be used for like hammering nails and other like carpentry work.
Yeah, since you found it, and it is not the amulet that I'm after, you can keep it if you would like.
Thorgrim just shrugs and pockets it. Alright. Nothing really over there except for a bunch of rusty weapons and stuff, so I don't know. You want me to just keep leading, or?
Go ahead.
Okay.
And then Tauntaun just like already split off from everyone and just look around.
Oh my god.
Honestly, I'm waiting for him to start a fight, and then
He's still in the same room.
still,
Doesn't matter.
that doesn't matter. He'd still potentially start a fight.
In any case, Tauntaun, here, littering the floor, you see more darts that look akin to what you saw outside.
More cliche trap. Hey, Poe, what are the chances of somebody having already gotten to this?
Well, I would like to say unlikely, but there's a chance that somebody beat us here.
Okay,
However-
because I found more traps having been activated.
However, I would like to look through the entire place to make sure that they did not steal it away after all. This is
Also,
why
there's
we
a
are here.
wall here, or...
working on it.
Okay.
You will be patient. DM had to tell you stuff that you were learning.
This is true. Anyways. Damn, this one's curved and not blocky.
Yeah.
Huh.
Get fancy on it. So I got stairs over here.
Huh.
George, that is a locked door.
I know George is gonna listen to the door.
Roll perception.
God damn it if it's another fucking hoofed creature.
For the briefest of moments, you swear you hear a singular clap, but you hear nothing.
The fuck?
George is gonna just gonna put a finger on his mouth and just as he's saying like shush, as he's gonna motion to Thorgrim as like kind of get away from the door.
I'm gonna back up, but I'm gonna take out my hammer just in case.
Yeah, Adel's gonna get ready.
Warhammer or the mini mallet?
the war hammer, the big one.
Okay.
It's gonna kind of the softer tone, kind of just say, I don't know what's behind that door, but I did hear something. I don't know if it was a sound kind of like a wet footstep, but
Huber, can you get that door open?
I can
What?
certainly try.
we'll just kind of just look at yesterday as it being like, I thought we were avoiding that.
No. If it's there, it might be guarding something. It might be what we're after all.
Couldn't Hubert kind of tell what it is in some way?
Unlikely.
Hubert opens the door with no
Oh.
issues.
Let's see what's behind door number 1.
It's another Hydra. No.
Ah, fuck.
Huh?
Hold on.
It's
They messed up.
It's a candy bar.
Broke it.
That was a weird bug of war.
Oh no, the fog of war is glitching.
There we go. You see a ladder that leads down.
Well,
Huh.
whatever was in here is not here anymore.
It may have gone down the ladder.
Seems so. Well, we now know there are 2 ways down. One via stairs and the other via ladder. I suppose we should look at the rest of this floor before descending.
Yeah, we haven't gone down this hallway yet.
Alright. Thorgrim, as you go down the hallway, you actually see that the walls are lined with holes.
Oh god. I'm gonna put my hands up to stop. Then
I
I'm
was
gonna
about to
point
investigate that, but I guess Thorgrim went ahead of me.
Then I'm gonna point to the holes.
Jubilee will take one of the daggers she got and motion Thorgrim to step back a bit.
There's no need to waste a dagger. Patterson has rocks.
Oh, I can retrieve it after. And besides, I got quite a few of them. I need to lighten the load a little.
Fair enough. Let us see your dagger throwing skill.
You just want me to do?
Heads off and nothing.
I'll do this. Whoop, whoop, whoop. Sorry. Bad throw.
You throw the dagger down the hallway, it goes about 10 feet before hitting the ground and across the ground, but nothing happens.
Want to try that again?
Yeah, let's try that again.
This time you throw it, it heads all the way down, hitting the wall you can see in front of you before hitting the ground, and once again, nothing happens.
So it is not movement related.
I'm gonna look at the ground, see if there's any panels that look weird.
No perception. You actually see that this one is indented already.
Indented
It's already
already.
been triggered.
Yep.
Huh. Okay.
Either way, we should do our best to avoid it.
Yeah. Let's step
Actually,
around this.
hold on. Seeing that one is indented, she's actually going to take out... Hold on. How much can a mage hand lift again?
I think it's up to 5 pounds?
5 pounds.
Actually, I have a question, DM. Looking at the circles in the wall, how low do they go? Like all the way to the ground, or do they cut off at a certain point?
They go from top to bottom.
Okay. So crawling through is not an option. Got it.
Seem to be any more tiles that were risen higher than usual, or look a little like a button, or...
Nope.
Okay.
The rest of them look fine.
I
suppose I've got more daggers. I can throw them at stones and see if one of them triggers.
Yes, I would ask that you toss daggers on the stones surrounding it, because it may be a feint. If it is the case that it is simply just that, then we should have nothing to worry about.
And worst case scenario,
Hold
I
on.
can go over and pick up.
Actually,
pick them up.
does this wall have holes in it?
That one, no.
Oh, okay, yeah. I was gonna say, if you're gonna do that, I want to get out of the way before getting it's turned into Swiss cheese, but,
What's Swiss?
Oh, no.
That's a joke at a different D&D group.
It was a people we conquered.
But in any case, first I'm gonna aim to the left of it, like take a few of the daggers and like do increments of the blocks on the left side, then I'm gonna do the right.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, I'm gonna do 3 for the left side, just, you know, different stones to hit.
Okay. Ding, 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 ding.
And 1 more for that side.
Ding, 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 ding.
Okay, and now the right. Oh, that one got away from me.
Still just clatters to the floor with no issues.
I think we're good.
You watch as Jubilee suddenly just seems to be having fun just tossing daggers everywhere.
Okay, I think that's enough. We can go for it now.
Alright, I'm gonna go retrieve my daggers then.
Alright.
At the back wall.
Tauntaun?
Collect them with no issues.
Tauntaun?
Yeah?
Maybe.
We're going, come on.
Just a moment.
Not just a moment, come on before you get attacked or something. Or trigger a trap.
Well, I haven't done so yet.
Yes, and I haven't died yet. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna...
Trap.
Oh my goodness.
My lady, let's just leave him. If he gets in trouble, he has Patterson to get him out of it.
The last time that he did that, he walked off
I'm
on his...
aware.
I
I am aware of what happened, but this time we don't have to go save him.
Okay. But if he dies again, it's up to him to rescue himself.
So, for Thorgrim,
Hold on, what about Poe Masters?
He's busy investigating this room.
Oh, okay.
So, as for the rest of you, you once again see that the walls are lined with holes.
Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing that I did before.
Alright.
I'm gonna try and percept. Do they look already depressed or not?
Yep.
Okay. Oh, looks like these traps have already been triggered too.
We are,
The two depressed tiles.
then we are definitely not the first people here. Question is, if the other people manage to get out.
Well, we have not found a corpse as of yet.
That wet slapping noise that George heard might be what remains of them. Or rather, what dealt with them. I suppose we'll see.
As long as we avoid these little squares, just in case, we should be fine.
Alright, Tauntaun, what are you doing?
Tauntaun is basically just peering around corners. He's trying not to go too far from the main room right now. Yes, a chasm.
Ah, yes, the floor is made of floor.
I'll note of that for later. Anything up this way?
Hold on. Anything up the other way? Yeah, this.
Ooh,
Doesn't seem to be anything of interest though.
No, you say that a lot, and then you forget that it's me. I can find interest in very dumb things.
So, Thorgrim and George, you enter what appears to be a very vast and empty room.
I don't like that appears to be.
Well, I'm going to make sure that it is vast and empty and not vast and filled with sneaky shit.
Roll
Or, you know.
investigation.
Investigation. Hey, pretty good.
Alright, you look around. You look around and you eventually look up and you see that the ceiling is lined with runes, and each room has a very tiny hole in the middle of it.
I'm gonna look at the floor again just to make sure.
The floor looks fine.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
They didn't trigger any traps in here.
How close together are the holes? Are there?
Very.
So is there any conceivable way that I can walk where I would be able to dodge around them?
No, each hole is less than a centimeter away from the next.
Oh God. Let me just check something.
Hubert,
Yes, madam.
have you ever seen a trap like this before?
Shusik just died.
Oh,
Yeah.
Back in my days, there was always these traps.
If I were to fathom a guess, I would say it generates something, most likely corrosive above,
Whoops.
that drops it down upon whoever is walking under it.
but what would trigger it, I wonder?
Us walking under it, maybe.
Well, yes, that's as obvious, but is it motion? Is it pressure? Well, I suppose there's an easy way to test for motion, and she'll just form a mage hand and send it, like, around the room to see if anything happens.
Nope, nothing happens.
Alright, then it must be pressure.
Well, I didn't see any pressure plates or anything, so it's obviously a different form of pressure then.
I wouldn't be so sure. It might
I
be
would.
that the stones just rise up again after you step on them.
Well, I checked that and I didn't see anything, so.
It'd just be motion.
I already
it's
checked.
motion.
Remember? The mage hand. It did not trigger
Yeah.
anything.
What if it's only motion from corporeal objects?
Fair enough. Hubert, do you have a rock?
Hubert will toss a rock and nothing happens.
Okay, what if it's even more specific and it's living corporeal objects?
That would be strangely... What's the
George
word?
is just gonna say fuck it and walk forward.
Okay.
Oh,
Nothing happens.
oh.
You find what appears to be a dead end.
Huh.
It's just a dead end. There's nothing here.
Wow. Well.
Also, if what you said is true and those are runes, you probably shouldn't read them.
Shouldn't read them?
No, there's such a thing as actually. Well, George being raw would probably know about rune traps, right or not?
Yeah, but you'd have to roll an Arcana to make sure.
I prepared explosive runes today.
You know that they are an arcane trap of some sort, but you can't tell what they do.
Okay.
So there's absolutely nothing down there, eh?
Not that I've seen, but after looking at the runes I'm walking through, it is some type of magic trap, so...
Well, let's leave it be then. Strange that they would use magic out of the blue when relying on simple mechanics beforehand. I suppose it's to keep you guessing.
Actually, now that I think about it, George is gonna, after Hadel says that, he's gonna go back actually to that dead end. He's gonna try to look very closely at the wall and see if he can discern anything different with it.
Roll investigation. That's a wall.
Ah, the wall is made out of wall.
Which is gonna be like, I don't know.
You're fairly certain it's a wall, and it looks like it's made out of rock.
George is gonna go back to the hey dwarf.
I just
He's
BRB.
burp. Oh, okay. It looks like I have 3 people burbed right now because Jubilee hasn't moved either.
Yeah, he is
Tauntaun
muted.
is back.
Ah, well, at least Tauntaun's back.
So it's only 2. I moved Tauntaun 1 square.
Okay.
I move him 1 square at a time right now because, maybe you're trapped and you're going to murder me.
Like I said, the room doesn't appear to have anything in it.
Not even these boxes?
Nope. All the boxes are rotten. There doesn't appear to be anything salvageable.
Wood's wood.
Even the wood's not salvageable. It's rotten. Picking it up causes it to fall apart.
Damn, it's not even burnable. Oh well. Storm within 60 feet if I go here.
I would assume so. Yes.
He is. Barely. Thorgrim! Thorgrim! I am mentally messaging you.
Thorgrim is burbed.
Oh, right. Fuck! As far as Jubilee is in range.
He
But
is
she's not a
muted.
verb.
He is muted, so I don't think he's here either.
Fuck! Okay. Sir Wrenchy the Third. What?
Okay.
Mason Dagger, very rare, requires attunement.
So anyway, Adelsarday and George, what are you doing?
I was gonna have.
I was gonna
take a look at the
go.
wall.
I was just gonna go over to see what Tauntaun was looking at.
Okay, you can head over there.
Alright.
Like, until such a point as Matt comes back, Thorgrim can't do nothing.
Okay, actually, probably go to Full Masters then and be like,
You guys have a way to get over Chasm?
I might.
Alright, so what are you doing, George?
I was gonna ask Full Masters if he knows anything about secret walls and whatnot?
Know a bit. If you could feel airflow coming from it, then there's a chance that it was a secret wall. I can go investigate and make sure if you would like.
Yeah, because I don't know anything about fucking walls and shit. I don't usually go down
Well, Masters
places.
will wander down and look around, and you see that he's being very thorough with his investigation before he just puts his hands on his hips and goes,
No, there's nothing secret here.
Huh. Then he's gonna kind of go back outside of the room. Then what about the things on the ceiling?
Well, it appears to be some sort of arcane trap. Those look to be transmutation runes, but I can't make out what they are supposed to generate.
Alright.
Potato Sorde and Tauntaun.
Is there a, Oh, hi Thorgrim, welcome back.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back, Thorgrim.
Welcome back.
What are these?
What or what? Those are just tables.
I'd like to roll perception to see what's on them,
Okay.
if anything.
So roll for perception. You think you see a key on one of the tables.
Okay, well,
Specifically this one.
going to... Ooh, brother. Wait. No, this is at the edge. Well, maybe I can
Roll
stand...
acrobatics.
I'm just testing it out. Don't actually... God damn it.
I need to know if you...
You were going to miss these steps, no?
I wasn't trying to jump over.
You are about to lose your footing as you step on the edge before you quickly step to the left, and you seem to have proper footing here.
Sheesh. Okay. Yeah, I will do Mage Hand and send it to grab the key.
Okay. You
Yeah.
grab the key with no issues.
Alright. I will take it. Though, I think this is the to the door that you unlocked, Hubert.
Perhaps it is to every door we may come across.
In which case, I am keeping it.
Or maybe a specific door.
We will
Is there
find
anything
out.
else over there?
Not from what I
No.
can see.
Oh, I thought she actually went over there already.
No.
Nope, she used a mage hand.
She looked over to see what was there and then grabbed Mage Hand. Well, used it with Mage Hand. Grabbed it with Mage Hand. Fuck. Alright. Let's go back to the others and show them our find.
Boogie.
Then she'll go back to the others and show them her find.
Interesting.
But aside from the key, there was nothing else there. I guess the last people that were here weren't able to grab it. Anywho,
Possibly not, but
we've searched this floor to its completion. I think it'd be a wise idea to go down the ladder.
Or the staircase.
If they had reached the same place. But I think we'd be more likely to find something of value sooner with the ladder.
if whatever might have been behind the one went down the ladder, it could be potentially that they're either watching it or get the jump on whatever it was.
I mean, there's also the fact that there's darts littering the stairwell, so
I'll
you know,
be right
that's
back.
good.
Well, now the DM has to be ready.
We've all been burbed.
I haven't burped.
Well, then burb.
No. I don't wanna.
Fine. Be the outlier.
I will be.
If y'all's looking shit posting, I've just been looking around for just really weird stuff. Just uses tokens for all of Tauntaun's familiars.
You always do that, though.
For example, the spider is just a skulltula. The bat does not look like a bat at all. The cat, I looks like a cat. The crab has bear paws for some reason.
Hello, Chaos.
Hi.
Frog.
Yeah. I am a tired man. I've been doing nothing but writing fucking theses. Well,
And I'm
thesis.
Hey,
Back.
I'm back too. What happened?
We're all together.
We found a key,
Okay.
and I almost fell into a gorge.
That would have sucked.
Yep.
Okay, so where are we going now?
I think we've explored everywhere on this floor.
I suggest we go down the ladder.
I was thinking the stairs, but I don't know.
Put it up to a group vote.
I just thought, stairs would be easier.
Group vote time. That's 1 for ladder and 2 for stairs.
Jubilee.
Well, you're going with whatever Adelsar Day says.
That's the reason I asked you.
Yes.
I mean, if something did take the ladder, they would probably trap that first, so I'm gonna vote the stairs.
And George? Well, and Pomasters too.
We're just gonna wait for Master's answer.
Master sits there and thinks for a moment before suggesting,
I could go check the ladder.
Alone?
Of course. I have many means to get out of confrontation if need be.
Can't you also turn invisible?
I can. Which was in fact my plan.
So you'll check it and then come back if it's safe, or you go down the ladder while we go down the stairs?
Either or, does not matter.
I don't think splitting up is a wise idea, so if you're going down the ladder, I suggest you go down, see if it's safe, and then return.
While I appreciate the fear for me, you have no need to wait, but I will go on my way now.
and he will just wander through the door before you lose sight of him.
Okay.
I appreciate his confidence, but he is forgetting the first time we met him, he was in the jaws of a spider.
Well,
It was an aberration!
You were still in its jaws.
Oh,
A few minutes pass, and eventually, Masters comes back.
Appeared to be a dead end.
really?
really?
Yes.
Then what happened to the thing that was making the noise in there?
I did a very thorough investigation, and there was nothing.
I only heard the thing once, and then it seemed to just disappear, so I don't really know what happened to it.
We're also
Strange.
assuming if it was a person. I mean, what exactly was the sound again?
Like a plop.
Also, I'm just gonna roll like an insight here, just in case.
I'm gonna roll a perception and look up at the ceiling.
All Masters is telling the truth.
Okay. So what are you looking for, Jubilee?
Is
If
he the-
anything,
He is telling the truth.
any semblance of something that's been moving around, like markings or whatever on the ceiling.
No, you don't see anything moving about up there.
No evidence of that anything had moved up there.
Nope.
This is so strange. Well, I suppose we'll find out more the deeper we go.
And this is also on an assumption. Don't forget
Assumption of what?
that what the sound he heard was a person and couldn't just be something falling off the ceiling in there.
Did we see?
Adel Sarday rolls insight. He's telling the truth. George suddenly becomes godlike and knows all lies, and also knows he's telling the truth.
Let's just hit this down the stairs for now, and we'll go from there.
Agreed. I don't think that it was simply something falling off the ceiling, though. There was nothing in there that would produce a sound like that.
I mean, fuck, god damn it. To hear Adel Sarday saying that, can I make a quick run into the room and look up at the ceiling?
Sure. Roll perception.
And that's when it gets attacked by the alien. Oh.
That's a ceiling.
Oh. The ceiling's made out of ceiling.
The ceiling's made out of floor.
What? The ceiling's a lie.
It's the regular ceiling.
The ceiling's made out of floor. Oh my god.
Dear God.
That's great. Alright.
That's kind of amazing.
Oh, is Scorp BRB too?
I don't know.
I'm here.
Then why are you waiting over there?
What's up? Down the stairs then?
When you see the area appear out of the fog of war, move your characters down.
Oh.
Heading down to Cuba with a load of sugar. Weedy boys to Cuba.
There's not a spot for me.
Yeah, there is. Right here. Right next to Tata.
I will
I'm
force
already-
everyone to move forward. I am the DM Almighty.
I don't stand. Come back. Tata-san.
Why do you sound like the villain from Perfect Hair Forever?
What?
Hold on.
God, that's an old anime.
I have never heard of it before.
Who are you even talking to?
You?
The easiest way to describe Perfect Hair Forever is what if one day every anime producer that wanted to make an anime smoked crack and then made an anime?
The fuck?
Yep.
Is that the one
Hold
that
on.
was like starred Jaden Smith?
What? No. What?
Yeah, there
Anime.
was. Yeah, that was an anime. There was a weird anime that starred Jaden Smith, and it was really fucking weird.
You know, there's something from Perfect Hair Forever that I quote constantly, and it's the master, where he drops a coin, and as the girl bends over, he's eating a banana, and he just takes a bite and goes, banana.
The fuck?
Banana.
I'm
And
receiving a call. I'll be right back.
That's literally all he fucking does, is he just eats a piece of the banana and goes, banana.
Yeah, but I'm referring to the villain. Shut the up, man. Yeah, every time he swears, it just goes.
Oh god, that's hitting parts of my brain that I don't want turned back on just yet. Alright, so who's doing what?
Yeah.
There is a spot here that I want to look at.
God damn it. Now it's stuck in my head. Stop it.
I will be doing that for the rest of the night, and there's nothing that can stop me.
Even if I said please.
Yes.
Chaos knows no side.
Thorgrim, what do your dwarf eyes see?
My dwarf eye sees dwarf doors, or doors that may or may not be made by dwarves. Who knows?
They're doors made of dwarves!
They're dwarf doors. No.
My family!
Hold on, Thorgrim. I have a key, but they might be trapped.
Okay. You wanna? I'll check for a trap, maybe.
Hubert, can you also check for traps?
Grim, you see that the hallway is littered with very small darts coated in a green liquid.
Someone's been here too.
Are the doors locked?
Do you try a door, Thorgrim?
Yeah, I'll just...
It is locked.
Yep, locked.
Alright.
Time to
Stand out of the hallway if you can. I'll see if I can open them. Hubert, you too. She'll then take the key with Mage Hand, and then try and use it on this door.
Door is unlocked.
Alright, then she'll use it on this door.
With a little more difficulty, you manage to unlock that door.
Okie doke. Then I will return the key to myself and push this door open. God damn it.
God damn it.
It's stuck in my head forever now.
Now it's stuck in my head too, thanks. Any trap trigger?
Nope.
Alright. We'll take one step in and then open this one as well. This is the time where a trap triggers, ain't it?
Nope.
Huh, okay.
It'll only trigger when you least expect it.
Well, if I'm expecting it all the time, though.
Then it'll trigger after the session.
Alright. I'm gonna look through these rooms. Well, look into the room, I should... Okay, never mind.
I'm gonna look in the room.
Okay.
Is there anything in the room?
Apart from two very old, decayed wooden chairs, no.
Okay. Do you require a perception check or no?
Yeah.
Okay.
Once again, apart from two very old, decayed tables, or chairs, everything looks fine.
That room's pretty empty.
The number of empty rooms here is making me nervous.
I'm gonna go in this room and I'm gonna check this room. Damn it, I wish I had advantage.
She's back in the room. George's just gonna keep trying to see if all the ceilings are made out of floor.
All the ceilings are made of floor.
And all
Yeah,
the floors.
it's gonna be
The walls,
checking all the
though,
ceilings.
pretty small.
George, you're not seeing anything different. There's nothing on the ceilings. There's nothing anywhere. Everything
Floor
looks
is made of floor.
Everything looks hunky-dory.
So we see what's inside this room, right?
Yeah, a bookshelf, a bed. Looks like it used to be somebody's room.
Does anyone else find that a little strange?
What, the books?
The bed.
No.
Oh, that
In
books?
a trap
What?
set of ruins, there's a bed.
Yes.
I'm gonna check the bed and see how recently it's been used.
It has not been used recently at all.
Okay, never mind.
This...
Just checking.
The ruins obviously used to be a dungeon or a fortress or something or the other that people inhabited. It would make sense that there'd be a bed, no? But that bookshelf makes me worry. I hope it's not trapped. Hubert, can you check it for traps, please?
Hubert will pull a book off of the shelf and nothing happens.
Okay. Hubert, what's the book that you pulled?
Hubert looks to it, opens it, the pages within immediately just fall apart. I don't know.
That's a shame. I was hoping for something interesting.
Are all the books looking to be in this state?
Roll investigation. go pillage through all of the books, and they do in fact all appear to be in raggedy shape.
Will mending fix that?
No. Not even close.
Conton is just going to fall to his knees and look at the sky.
I don't know about you guys, but I kind of want to join up with Pro Masters to see if he's done anything.
Yes, let's go do that.
Yeah, he's kind of the big adventurer of the group, so.
I wouldn't necessarily call him the big adventurer, but the most experienced, sure.
Well, yeah, but like in terms of treasure hunting.
Get in charge, Bowmaster.
All of dream.
I know.
Thorgrim's gonna like walk behind Pro Masters and say very loudly, "Find anything?"
Oh, just a few dead ends.
Postmaster says, not bothered at all.
Damn, that was a loud kid.
What's down here?
Like I said, it just seems to be a dead end. There aren't even any traps littering the ground.
Very suspicious.
Very suspicious. I even checked down there, and it just appears to be what used to be a closet.
May I see, Jor? Oh, there it is. Anything useful inside it?
Unfortunately, with how long I believe this has been here, no.
Neil just like folds her arms behind her back and has her eyes shut as she's thinking.
One more door over here.
I'm checking the walls while we're moving.
I'm beginning
perception. You see that there are tiny little holes in the walls, Jubilee.
I'll just grab George's shoulder and point it out real quick.
At this point, I'm believing that someone was dumb enough just to go through here and trigger every trap, so I'm not worried about them anymore.
We don't know if they're all triggered though.
It's better to be safe than sorry, George.
Look to the floor, see if there's an indent.
Nope. No indent whatsoever.
I don't think this one's been triggered.
I'd like to see if there's any, like, I don't know, any pressure plate, something like that.
Roll investigation. Everything looks fine. You should walk forward.
Totally should.
This might
I
be
don't think
where...
it's fine.
Indeed, this might be where the other... Well, actually, no darts on the floor? Anything like that?
Nope.
Were there darts over here?
Yes.
Okay. I think this might be where our predecessors met their untimely end.
If that were the case, there would be corpses.
Not necessarily. I think the darts are tipped with acid or something or the other. And she, like, pulls one out.
It's tipped with poison.
Poison?
Nonetheless, I'm pretty sure this one hasn't been set off.
Unless they're similar to the other thing that we fought in that ruin, and it's just some creature going around here, sucking up whatever is there.
It could, of course, simply be a trap that has spikes within it, that after it triggers, the spikes regress back into the wall.
Perhaps. Ael will then, like, push open the closet and see what's inside here.
You see a very scorched-looking closet.
Scorched?
Yep.
Poe, what kind of trap happened in here?
I assume an explosive ruin.
Is
It was like that when I found it.
Is there anything inside of it? Or is it just ash?
I mean, there's nothing in it anymore.
I was hoping to roll a barrel across to trigger the trap, but oh well.
Well, time to do what I did last time.
Dagger throwing time.
Yep, George, back up if you would please.
To save you the trouble, you throw the daggers and nothing happens.
I guess George is gonna walk up to the door and he's gonna listen again.
Full perception. You don't hear anything?
Oh,
Do you go in?
is it unlocked?
Yeah.
It's gonna open it.
I just thought of something. Hold on.
Big room.
You can do that, but there's no markings of like needles or any scorch marks on this wall, right?
On where? Which wall?
Like in the hallway we're in.
Apart from the holes in the walls, you don't see anything.
There are holes on this side and this side.
Yep.
Can I smell anything?
No.
Okay. I just thought maybe we overlooked something like the last adventurers had a torch and we gassed it and boom.
Perhaps.
Or engulfed in flames and burned to cinders.
It appears Patterson went forth with no issue.
Ah.
Well, time to go in.
Is that a
Yeah.
shelf I see?
Within the new room, you do in fact see a shelf, 2 statues that appear to be scorpions, and a door that leads down.
Oh. Hold on, is this a shelf or...
It is the shelf.
Tauntaun, don't touch anything. Hubert, please
if you-
check the area for traps.
And if you do touch something, drink the firm's potion you find.
Oh fuck, that's an altar. Oh fuck, oh fuck, oh fuck. Oh no.
Hold on. Scorpions, altar. Can I do a history check? See if I
Sure.
can understand the significance of the scorpion.
Or
Maybe figure out what kind of
Yes.
religion worships scorpions.
it just looks like somebody really liked scorpion statue decor.
Okay.
Are we in the Hall of the Mummy King?
Patterson checks the shelf and finds nothing.
Ooh.
Just gonna walk up to a statue and like look at it.
Looks like a scorpion to you.
Nothing
Right.
specific on it or anything like that.
No, literally just looks like the statue of a scorpion.
Could I do rocks check because dwarf?
Sure.
Rocks because dwarf.
Rocks. Rock.
This is made of a very fine rock, but it's still just a statue of a scorpion.
Okay.
You fucking rock
It is rock.
Good. Good craftsmanship.
It is rock.
It is most certainly very, very good rock. So, do we want to try the trapdoor, or do we want to do something else first?
Before that, anything interesting about the altar? I'd like to look at it.
What do you want to look at it for?
Like, is there any writing on it, or any signs of its usage, or anything like that?
None.
Okay, let's keep going then. Actually, hold on. Going to pull out Zuriel real quick.
Okay.
Zuriel, you there?
You get no reply.
Okay.
Happy. Maybe they'll talk.
Going to spend another hit die. So now I'm down to 6, but then Zuriel,
It glows very briefly.
you awake?
You get one question.
Okay. Do you recognize any any god that would be worshipped with a altar or seat or a shrine like this, and just show the crystal, the scorpions, and the altar and whatever?
No.
No.
And
Okay.
then it immediately goes back to being dim.
And she stashes the crystal away, but then just glances at Tauntaun. Told you there
I'm
was
just
someone in
imagining
it.
this really, like, super sleepy person blinks one eye open while they're in bed, takes one look and just goes, no, and then goes back to sleep.
Yes.
I'd like to know why you think only gods can have all.
It was the only thing that came to mind.
You should read more books. Even demons and devils can have altars. It's called a cult.
I read many books, just none about that. Anyway.
Reading very fun books.
So, in
Just
the
try it. It's kind
trapdoor?
of interesting if you want to start your own.
What did you say?
Anyways, trapdoor.
Right. So, it is. As you open it, you find that it is a ladder. What is the pecking order going down the ladder?
I'd like
Patterson
to go.
first?
Well, I'd like to be one of the first two to go down, because if anything is down there waiting for us, I'd like to be in the line of fire.
I'll go in the middle with Hubert then. Hubert will
Okay.
probably go before I do.
Okay.
Patterson wants, or not Patterson, Tauntaun wants to be somewhere in the middle.
So you told Patterson to go first, yes?
Yes.
Alright, so you tell Patterson to go first, and Patterson just almost literally jumps down the hole.
Oh my god.
Patterson,
You hear,
you're the
you see him free fall for a second, and then you hear bones clatter at the bottom.
If he broke his legs, would you be able to fix that, Tauntaun?
I have backup leg.
You all head down, and you see Patterson isn't actually all that bothered.
Oh boy.
Patterson gives a thumbs up.
Adel just gives one back. Alright.
We've really got to talk about how suicidal you are, little dude.
Indeed.
Looks like we went past the appetizer and we're on to the main course.
Not much in the appetizer, to be fair.
Thanks. Now I'm hungry again.
Ha!
I'm eating chocolate donut.
I'm
Lucky
gonna
you.
take a point and go to the front. Start meandering down the hallway.
Since I'm too lazy to do this bit by bit, I'm just gonna do a very big chunk for you all to explore at your leisure.
Yay. Oh god, that's a hole. Makes me think of mole men for some reason. Evil mole men.
Jordan's gonna look around, think to himself.
Pull up, actually.
You called evil.
What's this?
What's what?
This.
That's where the ladder ends.
Alright.
Hey, those guys both have horns, right? 2 goblins.
Yes.
Do we have the extra one? Second one?
Adel takes it out. Yes.
I have it.
What do you need it for?
An idea I might have in case things go bad.
Alright. She hands it to him.
No, just put it away.
Indeed. I trust in your judgment.
Just gonna keep an eye out for, things that might cause hurts if we step on them.
Alright, as you look around, you see what appears to be vents at the very top of the ceiling.
Vents?
Vents.
Vents.
Yes, vents.
As in airflow.
Exactly. Why?
That way you don't run out of oxygen inside of tank structure. It's building an even layer 101, my dude.
How big are the vents? How far are they spaced apart, etc., etc.?
10 feet apart, and the average house-like vent.
Okay. So, I'm gonna suggest that we don't stand under these.
Agreed.
Because you never know what will come out of these vents.
Necromorphs.
Xenosith.
Ugh.
Alright. Let's keep our heads on the swivel.
Yep. So, we want to go left or down?
Left.
Left? Okay.
Running water.
I suppose if somebody lived down here, they would need fresh water.
Given the bed upstairs, I think someone did. Wonder what they were
Perhaps
doing
multiple
here.
people?
A lot of
Multiple
fucking
people.
holes.
Or
A lot of
multiple
fucking-
rooms, closets.
That might be true.
The place that had all the weapons in it.
Yes. I wonder what they were doing here.
Well, my military knowledge serves right. It could have been some type of bunker for people.
Suppose.
Do I know anything about, like, the previous history of the Wildlands? Like, of this area at all?
You don't know very much about the Wildlands, apart from the fact that most of it's uncivilized, and it would less likely be a bunker for people to survive in, and more likely be a prison.
Huh.
What is it?
No, I was just thinking about it. This place is also booby-trapped to all hell, so it also could have been something, a place to make creatures or things stay in here.
What, like a prison?
Yeah.
A lot of
Then-
fucking holes down here too.
Yes, indeed.
Like craters or whatever.
Those don't seem like the sort of traps that would be used to keep somebody imprisoned.
Unless they were somehow blinded and they couldn't really tell where they were going. You see
No,
all
as
the
in-
holes lined up on the wall.
No, as in the holes in the floor. That would just kill you rather than keep you imprisoned.
We dispose. Could
Sorry?
be used to dispose of things.
Maybe.
Do I keep going left or do we want to change in direction?
I guess I'll take a look down here and see if I can see anything.
I just realized I've been listening this whole time and I keep forgetting to move myself.
Yeah, I don't know if you heard me, but at one point I whispered, "Split apart,"
I didn't hear that, actually.
I didn't
because
either.
half of the party was to the right and half of the party was to the left.
I just forgot to move myself. I was so engrossed with the conversations.
Don't go too far, George.
Just looking down the way. You'll see if you can spot anything from this angle.
Oh, the stream keeps going.
That was fucking stomping towards me again.
It's the Minotaur again. I guess we can keep going left if there's more ways to go. But before doing that, I am going to, like, go to one of the holes and look inside it.
It's a very deep, deep, deep hole. Easily 100 feet deep.
Hubert, can you toss a rock into this hole, please?
Hubert will toss a rock down, and you watch as it falls, but you do not hear a clatter.
That's exactly what I was afraid of. Something's down there.
Roll a perception check.
I'm gonna see that some motherfucker caught it, then, aren't I?
Should I also? Oh, never mind.
You see the rock seeming to be floating about 10 feet from the bottom.
What on earth?
And as you examine a little bit closer, you actually see what appears to be a cube down there, now gently rippling where the rock hit it, before it eventually goes back to being still.
I saw a cube?
Yes.
I am going to relay this information to everyone else.
I didn't know anything about that, or
Roll history. Roll history.
All of us, or just George?
Whoever wants to try and figure out what's down there.
Alright.
I mean, player has an idea, but I want to see if my character goes with that roll.
I'm pretty sure I know, but I don't think Thorgrim will.
Well, I rolled a 19 on my die, so...
Jubilee, you believe it is to be a gelatinous cube.
Yeah.
Well, I think I figured out why there's no bodies.
Why?
That's a gelatinous cube. That thing is pure acid and is movable, and it eats things.
So they just live in the holes around here?
I mean, it probably could come up if it wanted. They're not known to be fast, but it probably comes up every once in a while when someone gets killed by the traps and then eats the dead bodies.
Are they going to attack us?
It depends if they're hungry.
Let's hope that they're not hungry then.
They're not. They don't have evil intent, if that helps. They're just, they roam around and eat things by running into them.
Do gelatinous
Again, pure acid.
Do gelatinous cubes exist in Sobania?
On the rare occasion that dwarves find their way into a random crypt, you have been known to have to clear them out. In other cases, most dwarves use them to dispose of... to humanely dispose of things like pets, or steeds that get too old or just are blocking the way.
I mean, theoretically, you can tame these things.
Well, no. No, you can't. In Sabanya, they're used more as a cleanup crew, but much to the same way that you're seeing here, they are stuck in very confined areas in very specific places.
I mean, if someone were to constantly be feeding it, it wouldn't have any reason to come up. It would just stay down there and wait to be fed.
I have a weird theory that's kind of gross.
And that is?
What if people that get caught by the traps are brought down here and dropped in the hole?
I think that might be what occurred, but then the question is, brought down by who? And who would reset the traps? And why are the traps not reset if that is the case?
I don't know.
It could just take a lot of work, honestly.
That seems like that would take hours, not days.
I guess there's only one way to find out, and that's to keep going. If they're even here.
Or why not just make traps on top of the traps? So people constantly keep triggering them rather than resetting them. That's probably why there's so many holes.
Inside Thorgrim's head is just algebra because he's thinking about traps upon traps upon traps upon traps upon.
It's like a. What's this right here?
That's a door.
A door?
Oh.
Try door.
I'm gonna listen to the door.
Roll perception.
Door is door.
The door is made of. I've done that joke too many times.
The door is
Door,
made
it's
out
a
of
door.
stairs.
Door is made out of floor.
The door is made out of floor.
The door is made out of board. Wait, what?
You don't hear anything though.
Bacon!
I don't hear
Back
anything,
up.
so I don't know what that door's supposed to be about.
Is it unlocked?
Mm-hmm.
Well, time to use Mage Hand to push it open.
It opens with no issue, apart from it being a bit rusty, but opens fairly easily. It reveals to you this corridor.
Ah, there are the cells. That's why I was wondering if this was meant to be a prison. It seems that both of you are on the mark, George and Thorin. This is a prison, and the slimes were used to get rid of people that died during imprisonment.
That seems like the type of dark shit that would be going on in here.
I have a theory now that this is all kind of coming together.
Which is?
The Wildlands are as crazy as they were. There could be potentially that there might have been some people who tried to free their prisoners. In that case, that would explain the traps, the lacking of bodies. People who were holding down this prison out of one got rid of all the bodies, but didn't bother resetting the traps and just moved.
That might be what has happened then. Actually, I'm gonna take out the dart. What's it made out of?
Metal.
That explains that. You're probably on the mark. Actually, hold on. Is the metal rusted?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, then he's definitely on the mark. Good job.
Actually, now that I think about it, the daggers I picked up, can I check those too?
They are also rusted.
Well, at least they make good throwing weapons still.
Can't you use rust for... I think there's a spell that needs rust. I think. I don't know.
Well, if I come across one where I need it, I have it on standby now.
Alright, let's keep exploring this prison.
Or I'll just
I
go
do
checking each of
wonder.
the cells.
Why would the thing we're looking for be in a prison? Strange.
All of the cells appear to be empty. And to your question, Poemasters goes,
Well, there is a chance that whenever the person began getting old and ragged, they found the first thing that could constitute as a bunker, which would be this in this case.
Interesting.
Or, another thought is, what if the person who held on to the artifact originally was a prisoner?
Wouldn't it have been confiscated? Oh, then it'd still be here.
Well, it's only confiscated if they found it.
That's true. Prisoners do have the ability to hide things ingeniously.
It's generally in the prison pocket.
Prisoners and us ladies at times, too.
Ayla was just walking and then stops and just looks at Jubilee for a split second.
Jubilee doesn't even look back, just keeps walking.
She
Just, I know what I said.
I do believe Jubilee has been arrested before.
Ayla opens her mouth and then just slowly shuts it and is like, no, this is not worth the conversation. So...
And he's just gonna keep walking, and that appears to be where the guards were staying at.
What is it,
don't worry
Jordan?
about it.
Okay.
Nothing. Roll 20's just being weird.
Alright.
Why is Patterson staying behind?
Because I have a lot of things I have to do.
Multitasking is hard.
What's going on with these barrels and things here?
You assume that used to be the prison supplies, however everything is molded and
unsalvageable.
Ew. Smells gross.
I'd like to take a look in here if possible.
Like to take a moment and sit right there.
Tell you how I became the prince of a town called Bel-Air. Tell you how I became the princess of a kingdom called the Drow Empire.
That doesn't really rhyme as well.
Yeah. Alright. I'm going to go deeper in and see if there's anything in here.
That? No, not me or not.
Well, it's why I was saying what I was doing, so people could follow me if they wish.
Yep. Right behind you or in front of you or whatever.
I don't mind. And do I see anything? Ah, so that's where the... Oh, it's not where the stream goes to. Oh, it is. It is where the stream goes to.
E.T., where are you going?
Did you just call him TT?
Yes.
Weird. Why would you call him TT? Todd is already a nickname.
I don't know, got your attention, didn't it?
People came up with a nickname for my nickname anyway.
I'm just looking around.
And we've split the party. Damn
Yep,
it.
we split the party.
We
party.
split the party into three groups.
Splitting
Well,
the party is always the best thing to do.
It was two,
point, I'm
and then
just
you
embracing
split
it.
it more.
Well, I think he's about to go down, so we might be in a four-way split.
Yep,
Oh my god.
this might prove to be fatal.
Luckily for me, I can do this.
Do what? Oh.
And just
Oh.
drop the Hydra again.
Whenever we split the party, we just fight a Hydra.
It's on the stairs. I'll remember that for later.
Hold on.
What's going up or what's going down?
They're not. They don't exist.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna investigate this desk, though.
It's very old, very rickety, and very moldy.
Any doors?
You pull one out and it immediately snaps off.
Nothing of use in there, possibly?
Nope. Well, you can roll an investigation and see.
Is this door I'm in front of locked?
No.
Cool. Patterson, kick it open.
Patterson will go to kick it open and his foot gets stuck in the door. The door is too old and not nearly sturdy enough for that to have worked.
Alright, Patterson, finish destroying the door.
oh.
Patterson will eventually break the door open.
Investigation check.
Further in I go.
Jubilee, you look it over and there doesn't appear to be anything salvageable within.
Oh. I ain't stepping foot in there.
Gabby pokers.
That right there is a trap, and I've seen a lot of traps before, and that's a trap.
That's a death room.
That is a trap.
Or it could just be a whole bunch of spears lining the wall.
Nope, that is the trappest trap I've ever seen.
That is a clap trap.
I don't know, I've seen things that look way more trappy.
Nah, man, this is trap.
No. Just stop right there.
Joke's on you, it's the way forward.
What? Oh fuck. He would do that too. Okay. Let's go back.
You could just have dimension door.
I'm not doing that. Let's
Back in the cells and a meeting up with him, I guess.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sure.
go back to the center.
All of the cells be empty, and to shorten the process of y'all investigating room by room. Excuse me.
No.
Oh look, a place for smithing.
And a place for torture.
What?
So
Oh,
Jordan's
fuck.
gonna walk through and be like, torture chamber, and keep going towards the smithing place.
The fuck?
Let's
Jubilee's
see.
with George and just kind of shivers at the torture chamber. Yeah, not
Bad-
fun.
Bad place, even worse place than that.
Ooh,
Oh,
what's
neat.
there? A bed.
We have the shackles on the wall, primarily probably for whipping. You have the Iron Maiden, which surprisingly never actually used in history.
Really?
Yes, the Iron Maiden was never once used.
It's really weird, huh?
That's very weird.
I guess just the threat of it is like, nope, I'll tell you what you want.
Yeah, it's an open door, and there's nothing but sharp points in there. You don't want to go in it.
So I guess it was a good interrogation tool, but never got to be actually used.
The roasting spit, and then my personal favorite, I forget what it's called, but I know that it basically just locks your ankles and wrists in and just pulls you apart very slowly and painfully.
Ah, the torture rack.
Mmm.
Because they racked it up and kept slowly pulled you apart.
I'm
Joy.
kind of sad I don't see the Four Winds version, which pulls you in 4 directions.
And it's a different version of the torture rack, but yes. And yes, that's where the wrestling move comes from. That's
Yeah,
the name of
Very familiar with it.
I love how the Smith's area has a bed.
Yeah, that is a little weird, ain't it?
It's not weird, it just means that the Smith does not care about anything but smithing.
Yeah. I'll take a close look at like this, like investigate this area, see if I find anything.
Investigation. Apart from the barrels of dirty used water, you don't see anything of interest.
I don't know if you spot anything, but it all seems pretty jump to me.
There we go.
Test the Jubilee.
Are these sleeping bags or just burlap sacks?
They're just burlap sacks.
Yeah, ask Jubilee if he saw anything interesting inside.
I don't
Chaos.
think I saw anything. Yeah, hello?
Hello?
It's just like the third time you said it, you had to reply.
Yeah,
so-
I was in the middle of talking, and then you interrupted me.
Oh,
Did
sorry.
you guys
I
not
didn't-
hear me?
No, not at all.
No.
Okay, sorry. I was speaking the entire time. It's like, why does he keep saying my name?
You can roll an investigation if you want to.
Okay. Thank you. I'm not sure. I don't know if I...
See a crimson dagger on the anvil.
Oh, hello. What's that?
A ruby red dagger that goes with your ruby red clothes.
Let's see if the cursed items is 3 for 3.
Might as well. At this point, I know how to get rid of it. if I
Every
need to.
time we have gone into a dungeon or underground, she has been cursed. Let's see if it is 3 for 3.
Adding red dagger to inventory. Let's see what happens.
Nothing.
Yeah, you draw your sword, and the red dagger appears.
Okay, I put it away and I try to draw something else. See what happens.
You draw whatever you tried to draw.
Okay, thank God.
Anton, that appears to be surgical tools. All of them are too rusty to be useful.
Can they be unrusted though?
Probably not.
I'll ask Thorgrim later as to how metal works. Metal is a type of rock, isn't it? I'm a magic man, not a sword man.
When we find out, Tauntaun is not very smart.
Yeah.
Well, it's like a processed version of a rock, technically.
Anyway, so the rest of you come to eventual dead ends.
return to the center then.
Tauntaun is going to take surgical tools though.
Okay, you have rusty surgical tools.
So,
I believe you need rusty impromptu torture tools
bruh.
that can
I
give
meant-
tetanus.
I said what I meant what I said.
I'm
Alright.
assuming this just includes normal surgical stuff that you would see in medieval eras. Question mark.
Yeah, and you can just move to the rest of the group if you want to, Tauntaun.
Okay, I have to drag the map around to find them.
They're in the middle.
Yeah, and I don't know where that is from where I am.
Is there any place we haven't explored yet?
Well,
Past the room that Il Sauté did not wish to go through.
yes. But before we get to that, you three, what did you find?
I found this. Brings out the red dagger.
Is that cursed?
Hey,
Well, it hasn't stopped me from drawing my weapon yet, so far no.
Well, let's hope it remains that way.
Does anyone want to do any checks on it?
We don't have the necessary tools to do that.
Guys?
come.
Poe?
Hello?
Hi.
Are you okay?
I'm fine. I think Chaos wanted to go to Poe to ask for ingredients.
Oh,
I was seeing if Poe knew what the dagger was.
Tauntaun can do it.
Oh,
Yeah,
right. I forgot you can do that. Sorry, Tauntaun.
I mean,
And
I
Poe
still-
Poe will give you the pearl and the owl feather so long as you return it.
Thank you, Poe.
I think-
This is the owl feather though.
I was gonna say, don't you have your own owl feathers?
No, it is a very nice feather.
It was a very nice owl.
Oh, shame you killed it.
No, I didn't kill it. I found it. It looked like it had been attacked by something,
Oh,
which made
here's
me
a nice
very
help.
sad. I tried to, but it sadly did not make it.
Poor owl. Oh well. Identificate
Are you using a spell slot or are you ritualing this?
ritual.
Alright.
That's only going a minute because fuck you, scrap wizard.
So, eventually, Tauntaun, you discover that this dagger was actually made and infused with the blood of the prisoners that were here.
what the fuck?
It is
Oh,
called
no.
it is called the Dagger of Blood Loss.
Huh. Wow.
I don't know if I want it anymore.
Tauntaun's not gonna tell you about that bit.
Any attack made with this dagger will inflict 1d4 necrotic damage to the user, and then 2d4 necrotic damage to the recipient.
Huh.
Hey, Jube, why the fuck do you keep finding cursed objects?
It is cursed!
It is not cursed.
I'm counting it. It counts as cursed to me.
I don't want it anymore.
You don't know what it does.
Didn't he identify it and tell us?
He didn't tell you. He just knows what it does.
He
Oh.
didn't tell you yet. He just said, why the fuck do you keep finding cursed objects?
It is cursed?
Technically, no, but also yes.
Can you
Explain.
elaborate,
With
please?
this dag is gonna hit you back. And it may or may not be made out of a lot of blood.
Yeah, again, in the chat, Jubilee's face is that.
Oh,
Like, semi-disgust, but mostly shock.
Adel just folds her arms. What the hell was this place?
I don't know, and I'm really upset that I have something like this now.
Take it. Hubert says, holding out his hand.
Here you go. I'm just immediately hands it to him.
Hubert will put it away with no questions.
I'll take the red dagger out of my inventory now.
ooh, side question. Tauntaun's gonna start handing the owl feather and pearl back to Homemasters. Thorgrim, you know about rock stuff, right? Can you unrust metal?
I can't.
No, I mean, is it a thing that can be done?
I've never seen it done before.
You know that metal has to be smelted back down and reshaped to get rid of rust without magic.
George, wait.
Let George be George.
No, as an Adel was saying that to George.
You typically have to just start from scratch again and just re-smelt metal.
Darn, so these surgical tools are basically useless.
Basically. Unless
Oh
you
well,
re-smelt
metal, probably use it some.
So, George, down that way is where Thorgrim, Hubert, and I went, where I saw something very intimidating, and I was hoping we could all go together.
Is there some type of monster or something? Or...
No, the entire wall and the pillars within are lined with spikes. It seemed like a trap.
We kind of just... Okay, and then just keep walking.
Hey, at least wait for us.
We'll stop by the wall and wait.
So, Adel will go over.
Just a moment.
Excuse me.
I like how nice Pomaster that he just lets Tauntaun borrow components.
Everyone
Masters
has
is the
components.
best. Except for Thorgrim, for some reason.
No, Thorgrim doesn't hate him.
But he doesn't like him.
I'm on the fence.
That's not a very safe place to stay.
Not literally, you know what I mean.
Alright.
I do know what you mean, and I was making a
Forward
reference to a rare American song.
Go.
Specifically, Hullabaloo.
So, are these pressure plates, or just bars or something?
It looks like bars come up out of the ground to prevent you from being able to leave.
Dude, that is the biggest fucking trap.
However, the
that's
bars
very
are not
likely
active
so.
at the present moment.
Of course it's not active at the present moment. It's not gonna be active until we go through.
I think Adel's days broken.
Eesh.
Look at this lineup.
Masters is happily taking up the rear of the group.
Of course he is. Right behind Jubilee.
Of
Wonderful.
course he fucking is, the coward.
I
Okay.
mean, Tauntaun's got a view of some very nice, tight blue, so...
He's taller than everyone, so no he isn't.
Should I...
That doesn't
through?
mean that he can't blatantly stare at Hubert's ass.
Do
I
you...
mean, Hubert wears baggy clothing. You can't see anything. Anyway,
Thorgrim?
anyway,
What you're telling me is that it's
Right.
all mad
Thorgrim,
Yes.
what are you doing?
I am asking, should I go through?
I should warn you. I have a feeling that the moment you enter, that is when the trap will trigger. If anyone's going
likely.
to enter, it needs to be someone who is very athletic and is able to dodge out of the way of whatever is going to be thrown at them. Are you sure you can do that?
Thorgrim just turns around and looks at Adelsarday. You do know who you're talking to, right?
Can we send Patterson in too?
I don't know if you remember, but when we came in, there was a giant hole, and I just jumped across it like it was nothing.
I'm just asking
That
to
was a
make
hole.
sure.
This is a shit ton of spikes, and Tauntaun's word. Maybe it's better to send someone who can literally be brought back in.
I said two. I'm not... I mean, we can bring Thorgrim back at any point, right?
We
You
can.
can send Patterson in, and if he gets destroyed, you can simply reanimate him.
Yes, actually, I think that's the best
that
idea.
takes 3 days waiting at the most.
Well,
And one day of waiting at the least, which means he is the most expendable.
I hate to say expendable, but Hubert does have a point. Patterson might be able to let us know what's in there, and he might be able to survive.
I mean, everything in there looks pointy and piercy, right?
And we wouldn't have to use a
Skeleton, that
diamond
doesn't
to
very
revive
work
it,
well.
right? So
If it's pointy and piercy, that means that it will go through Patterson's bones.
Then it shouldn't be an issue.
So the talking kid, me having a military background, would I recognize this room at all, or is it just...
No, this is new to you.
Okay.
Alright, Patterson, get going.
Alright.
I don't care if Thorgrim goes in it as well or not.
Clack, 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 clack.
if Patterson's going in first, then Thorgrim's just gonna wait.
Okay. Patterson enters the room, and nothing happens.
Wait, really?
Why do we change the music?
Because I thought something was about to happen. Nothing happened?
Nope.
I'm now very disappointed.
Okay.
Alright, Patterson, look for any levers or stuff.
Patterson will immediately sprint to the lever, grab it, and pull it, and then you hear chick, 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 chick.
What?
And you see all of the pillars beginning to spin with the spears along the wall, randomly protruding and jabbing at random things.
Tell him.
Patterson turns around and gives a thumbs up as he found the lever.
Tell him to turn
Oh
it
my
off.
god, are you kidding me?
Tell him to turn it off. Tell him to turn it off.
Dude, unthing the thing.
Alright, Patterson, you can turn it off.
Patterson.
Training room.
Patterson will pull the lever, and everything comes to a stop again.
Sheesh. That was a trap then.
You ever get the feeling that the gods are just messing with us?
On a daily
I would
basis.
say this isn't a trap, more of a training room.
Training room?
Yeah, I mean, if you look at it.
More of a unique torture ring, since there was other torture devices in there.
Exactly. This is a torture room.
That or... He's gonna look at Tauntaun. You said that dagger was made of blood, right?
Specifically the blood of prisoners, yes.
Okay. That's probably why he's gonna look at... Is there any actual, like, blood sprayed out around this floor at all, or no?
None that you can make out. It would probably have been years, if not decades, since this room has been used.
The real
gonna make my
shame, I just
way
mentally
to where
told
Patterson
Patterson
is.
like, I'm switching it.
If you did that, I would kill you. Alright.
That's fair.
What's in here?
Nothing. That doesn't exist.
Okay.
It's just more spear.
It's
Or
the
right.
MXC hidey hole.
It is the void.
Jubilee just went over here because she doesn't want to mess with anything else after that room.
Yeah, that room was very intimidating.
So, are these chests actually here?
Yeah.
Patterson? See if
Patterson.
there's anything inside them.
Patterson will walk to one and begin trying to open it, but it cannot open it.
Eh?
Hey, George, could you look at the others? I think I found something that might actually have something. The wood's not falling apart.
George immediately leaves the chest room.
He's gonna let them know that Tauntaun found something and appears to be a chest of some sort.
Okay.
But he can't open them as he just walks back.
Adel will go along while taking out the key. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Imagine if they were all finished.
I wouldn't be surprised, but then it would have opened when Patterson tried to open one, no?
Unless it
Technically,
doesn't eat
Patterson
bones.
isn't alive. So,
Mimics like meat, Zoj.
yeah. And Patterson has a whole lack of that.
Well, that's true. Wouldn't they have attacked you when you were just alone in there with Patterson then?
Fair, though they are also ambush predators.
Well, going to... Actually, let's see if if they are a mimic. Let's
I just realized I could have checked that. Oh,
Like
no, wait.
do a perception check. That's okay, Jor?
Yep.
Is it a mimic?
Nope.
Alright. Going to use the key and try and unlock the chest.
You stick the key in, but it will not turn. This key does not go to this chest, apparently.
Did anyone find any keys?
Nope.
Hubert, can you pick the lock?
I can certainly try.
Alright.
I love how he's a paladin and yet so good with these tools.
You don't know his backstory.
No, I don't. But generally when you think paladin, you don't think super thief.
Hubert will begin attempting to before pulling away and says, I cannot.
There's locks on each chest, right?
Yep.
George's gonna attempt to break the lock on this one.
Roll strength.
Straight strength? Or?
Yep. You stick your sword in and begin trying to pry it open. However, it will not give.
So, what are the chances, guys, that if we break the lid, the stuff inside is destroyed?
Very high. Don't do it.
Okay. Patterson, aim for the lock.
Patterson hits it, and the lock does not break.
Thorgrim, you want to give it a try?
I don't think we're going to be able to brute force it.
If George couldn't do it, I won't be able to do it.
Well, maybe we'll find the key if we go further in. I think I saw a trapdoor.
Meanwhile, Jubilee. That's a nice looking door. What is that, mahogany?
Pretty much. Well, maybe I'll take a sneak peek while I wait for the other guys to join.
Sees nothing but eldritch horrors beneath. Because let's be
Well,
real,
if you
I
want-
wouldn't pass Obi. It's just eldritch horrors everywhere.
I don't know if you want to check for that or not.
Check for what?
Taking a sneak peek under in the door.
Looks like another ladder.
Oh, another ladder. Well, guess I'll wait for everyone else. Or I go.
I'm really bothered by the fact that we're probably gonna have to leave these chests behind
For a bit, sure.
but I want to know what's inside. Damn it!
Patience,
I'm gonna
patience.
try and talk to the cat in his book and just go, you know what other ways there are to open a locked chest?
E.
A heart key.
E.
You have a very one-track mind, cat.
Cat's all pot black.
Come on, Patterson. Tauntaun's gonna flick the switch while going out.
Dog.
Just in case something would follow him.
Okay,
As soon
yeah.
as Masters comes to bust up.
Elle's just gonna go over and switch it off. Don't do that.
I mean, I would assume that if the slime come towards us, want them to be kinda dealt with.
Or the trap
That's
could get.
not gonna stop them.
Or the
It
trap.
won't stop them. Might slow them down a little.
Or the lever could get stuck in the open position, and then we'll have to deal with that on our way out. Don't touch it.
If anything, it would probably better for us to have knowledge of what these traps do rather than someone walking through and being like, oh, good to know what that does.
Yes, because the lever is on the side that leads to an exit.
Alright, let's go through. Oh.
Darkness again.
Well, the tension's killing me. We haven't been attacked by anything.
I don't want to be in
far.
front. Quick, George, switch with me.
Why am I into that? Oh no, I'm
You're in the front. I'm trying to be behind
Okay.
George.
This place actually looks a little familiar. I think I've seen this map before.
There we go.
We've
I
definitely seen this map. Guile.
Hmm.
It's back here, just void.
Basement of the king of the castle.
Yeah, I think it's made by the same artist.
Yeah.
Anyway. Yeah, is there anything here, George?
I mean, you see what appears to be a pool.
No, wait, like,
We went this way.
No, that doesn't exist.
okay.
Actually, this.
But in the room you are standing in, you see statues lining the wall, and up ahead you see what appears to be a pool of liquid.
Hmm. What are the
I would
statues
check
of?
and make sure.
They just look like statues of people depicted in armor.
Okie doke.
I hope they don't open up.
Let's hope not. Or worse yet, that the statues start moving.
I double check the liquid there before even trying to touch it.
Oh, I am going to form my mage hand, and I'm gonna put it in the water and see what happens to it.
Nothing.
Huh.
Magic won't. I'm gonna pull one of the rusty daggers and give it to the mage hand. Try this.
Going to, I guess I'll take the dagger and then dip it into the water. See what happens.
Nothing.
All right, gonna hand the dagger back.
All right, just wanted to be safe.
It would have been destroyed if it did any damage anyway.
Exactly.
I meant the mage hand, not the dagger. But anyway.
Well, I don't know, something that doesn't eat magic but eats raw material, you know?
Or it's doing really well, really bad. Joe's gonna stick a finger in the liquid.
Nothing happens.
Weren't you the
Feels
one?
like-
Oh, sorry.
It feels cool to your touch, but other than that, nothing happens to you.
Weren't you the one that just said we should try and figure out a trap without walking into it?
No, I never said that.
This seems like another trap that has. If it was a trap, it has already been triggered. Again, like every other trap that's been here.
I'm not so sure. Can you step back? I want to try something.
Fine.
Right? Then I am going to try Ray of Frost and see how much of the water it's able to freeze if I just, like, keep pushing it up to the other side.
That's not how Ray of Frost works, but I'll allow it.
I'm like visualizing that she's trying it in the same way that it's used in Diablo.
You see that you're freezing the surface level, but other than that, you can't make a feasible bridge.
Eesh. Wait, hold on. What's this? Is that anything?
It just looks like a pedestal.
A pedestal? Is there anything on the pedestal?
No. From best you can figure out, it's meant to use to hop across the pond.
Well, I guess the only way across is hopping.
George will try to hop on the pedestal and across.
Alright, roll in athletics or acrobatics. Alright, you get across with no issues.
Alright, I'll go next. George, please don't stand in the way.
George will be ready to help if anything happens from the other end.
Ah, boy. I'm glad I know how to swim. Oof.
Yeah, you hop, but you slip on the wet rocks and plummet into the water.
Ah.
I said you plummet into the water.
Oh, there. I thought I was
The
before.
water!
I was in the water. Come on. Ugh.
Hopefully will help Adelstar date back out.
No, I'll swim to the other side. It's fine. And she'll start swimming to the other side. Anything happen?
Swim with her. Nope.
I guess I'm not going next.
Hubert swam, so you can do your thing. You make
Dance
it
my way
across.
across.
You make it across with no issues.
Can you dry us off in case there are any traps that use extreme cold?
Hold on. I got you.
Thorgrim, you jump, but as you land on the pedestal, you come to a stop, which will require you to do another athletics.
The fuck?
He rolled too low to make it across in one jump.
Oh.
You jump a second time, and your left foot gets dunked in the water, but apart from that, you're fine.
You got a wet
cold,
shoe.
Cold. It's in my shoe.
Don't
Ew.
worry, I got you too. And I'll dry off his boot.
Ugh. Worst thing I hate is a wet boot. Ugh.
I'm basically using the prestidigitation. I'm using the warm ability to, dry out the clothing of everybody.
Tauntaun, it's your turn.
If you're speaking, we can't hear you.
I'm gonna assume he's burped.
No, I was muted for whatever reason. I don't. Oh, I know why. I opened my Warframe companion app because it's telling me Foundry stuff. What are these things?
What or what? You can't tell what those are.
So they're not just big old water valves?
Nope.
Okay. Hey, Patterson.
Patterson looks to
Check
you.
to see how deep that is.
Patterson jumps in, begins sinking to the bottom.
Looks
How
up,
far is
looks
it?
down in the water.
About 60 feet deep.
Huh.
Is it clear so we can see him down there?
Yeah, you can see him just fine.
Huh.
Tauntaun, it occurs to you that Patterson now has no way back up.
Does any of you have rope?
It'll require someone going down there with the rope because rope floats.
We have
Or,
rocks.
a rock?
That's true. Wait, didn't Patterson have the rocks?
I also have rocks, Jubilee. We could also just use the mini mallet that Thorgrim found.
Sure. I'll tie it to the end of the rope.
Alright, so you toss the rope, it sinks down, and you fish Patterson out.
Hey, look
Good
what
fight.
Hey, Tauntaun, look what we caught.
I caught a bonefish.
We caught a bonehead.
Eh.
Oh no.
Congratulations, Tauntaun, now you have to swim.
Does Tauntaun know how to swim?
Yes.
Okay.
It's half your movement. Everyone can innately swim this in D&D.
That sounds
You
like
may-
a great survival skill. Why the fuck does this apply to real life?
Who knows?
Although now I'm tempted to at some point make a D&D character that just does not know how to swim. Their greatest challenge will be the lake.
My two last companions will also get a dry off from the prestidigitation because cantrips.
I mean, you don't really have to dry Patterson off, but
Patterson's a member of the team, so he gets the same treatment.
Yeah, he's the mascot.
It's more than that, but
One of the two.
who's gonna keep going forward?
Well, oh, right. Following time.
I'm gonna have Patterson bring up.
For simplicity's sake, Hubert, Patterson, and Postmasters are following, but as I have to clear out portions of the map, I will not be able to do so.
Oh shit! This is a maze.
amazing,
Or just a very
isn't it?
wide corridor.
It's a maze. Anything in?
Working on it. That's a wall.
All right.
I don't undarkify it, it's a wall.
Mother of mercy, we're gonna be here for a little while.
Well, it's a good thing we got 30 minutes left.
Oh shit, we have 30 minutes left. Okay. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna go this way just in case.
Oh god.
It's a maze. At this point, we don't have much choice.
Never split the party.
But
I'll go with Edel for a day.
Maybe I should go the other way.
We're all going so fast. That's okay.
You wanted to split the party. Oh dear.
Oh god.
It ends up moving back around anyway.
Well, let's all try to figure it out, I guess.
Oh, moon. Moon. What is moon?
The moon appears to be a magical symbol on the ground.
Oh, magic people.
You look around and you are alone.
God fucking.
Hello?
God fucking. Did somebody
Hey, can
say
I come?
God fucking? I want to fuck a god.
Of course
Hey.
you would.
Halfling. Co-masters.
Yes,
Come here. I found something.
all masters will follow you. As said, for simplicity's sake, he is with you, but I'm not moving him.
Okay. Take him to moon, show him moon. What is moon?
He looks it over for a minute before just slowly shrugging. I have no idea. I've never seen this before.
I mean, it's a moon, but
I assume it's something magical.
Imagine if it sent you to the moon.
I think something would happen if you stepped on it.
You can certainly try, but I wouldn't do it.
Yeah, no, that doesn't seem very smart. But like, I'm trying to figure out what's gonna happen or what it is before I do it. And since neither of us know what to do with it, I'm not gonna do anything with it. So I'll try and meet up with the others.
I am going... Sorry, you continue.
Go ahead, Dado Serde.
I am going to use an Arcana to see if I can figure out what the thing's about, and I don't know if I do.
Nope. You have no idea.
Okay.
Hello, moon.
Alright. Actually, you know what? Caution to the wind. I'm gonna step on it.
Alright, you step on it, nothing happens.
Well, damn it. Worth a try.
My head
Anton, you
did
know
it.
even less about it than Adel Sarday does.
Oh well.
I'm assuming I'm stuck at a dead end, aren't I?
I'm working on it.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're all moving separately. We have heavily split the party.
It's a maze. We have to, or we'll be stuck here forever.
Yeah, but what if there's a
What if there's a Minotaur?
or
Oh
something,
no.
anything?
My car.
What if it's a mini Minotaur?
Oh no.
A mini
They're
Tartar.
only weak to tartar, guys. Does anybody have tartar?
Hold on.
Maxwell.
What's this?
Maxwell. That appears to be another chest.
Alright.
I thought it was a log.
Let's open it.
You cannot.
Stuck like the other ones?
Yep.
Mother of mercy. Okay. Actually, try the key, just in case.
Can't make it turn.
Okay.
Do you continue down to the left, Jubilee?
I do.
Okay. Roll an investigation.
Alrighty then.
Moon.
In one of the hands,
Moon.
in one of the hands of the statue, you see a small key.
Huh.
I'm looking around for anything that looks like a trap if I grab this key.
Roll an investigation.
Moon.
Everything looks fine.
Alright, take the key.
Alright, nothing happens.
I has key.
Everything looks fine. I take the key. Everything is not fine.
think we found the key to the chest.
Oh, there you are, Thorgrim. Hey, look what I found.
Oh, shit. Maybe there's like a chest or something that we can use the key on.
Jubilee
As
takes
Adol's our
key.
day is.
Jubilee takes key, and little did he know he fucked up.
Hey?
Just a joke.
Nani? Adol's our day probably heard all that though.
Yeah, I did. She did. Oh, there's a chest this way. Lead to chest.
Lead the way. We're all just like going off on our own adventures now.
I just had a thought that could be really fucked up, but also really funny at the same time.
And that is?
The thing locked. These chests are all mimics that have just been locked, so the second you use a key, they just become mimics.
That's fucked. That's so fucked.
Do you
Well,
use a
let's
lock,
find out.
Jubilee?
Yes.
Alright, you open up the chest and you see a red bottle.
Ooh. I'll grab it.
Alright, you have a healing potion.
Yay! What kind of healing potion?
4d4 plus 4.
Alright.
Ooh, second level.
I still have that 1d10 healing potion too. Hey, found a healing potion. Does anyone need one?
No, you can keep it.
Yeah, I don't really need it. I've got like 5 different ways to heal.
Alright, I'll hold on to it for now.
George, you look this over and you think it's a summoning circle.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
It's gonna back up from that.
It is currently inert. Doesn't seem like it has power.
I was just gonna walk up and walk over and be like, have you, I guess as he's able to start walking around, have you seen any blue circles anywhere?
Yes, I did, in fact.
Oh,
I haven't.
well, there's one down there and it appears to be some type of summoning circle, so.
Summoning circle? That's disturbing.
Yep. Appears to be inactive, so.
At least there's that. I guess it's a good thing we wait. It's been years since this place was made. It would have been very dangerous had we come when it was still functioning.
Even before we were probably all born.
You, perhaps.
There is also the chance that when we jumped dimensions, there was some temporal shenanigans.
There is a chance of that, yes.
So this could technically be before we were born, or after we died. Assuming that this is a parallel universe in which there are parallel us.
I don't think this is a parallel universe.
Do you have proof that there isn't? Or that
Yes.
this isn't? And
Yes,
where
I
might
do.
this proof be?
Simple, really. We're not in a country that exists in our realm.
That's what makes it a parallel universe.
It is if it were parallel, then most things would be similar to ours. Nothing is similar.
What chaos? Are you gonna keep Jubilee over there all by her lonesome?
That's not how parallel
No,
universes
we're gonna
work.
rejoin the group.
Sure.
The gist of multiverse theory is that everything just branches off based on decisions that one person makes. Creating just an infinite amount of universe.
That's not how realms work.
Alright, so, everyone.
Did you work for a clan god that wanted
Everyone.
to grow?
Everyone!
Everyone what?
Perception? Also, I'm somewhere in the dark right now.
No, you're not in the dark. Thorgrim just consumed you.
I was trying to be
Oh
in the
my.
front because I'm supposed to be in the front.
Thorgrim likes eating drow. Confirmed.
No, I like protecting people so they don't
Alright.
fucking die.
Adel Sarday, you're too busy arguing with Tauntaun.
Yes.
Thorgrim, you're annoyed at listening to the argument going on. The rest of you, however, hear a voice, and you hear it go, "For being the first person to find my amulet, I will grant upon thee any wish you desire.
The
What
fuck?
shall it be? And then a few seconds go by before you hear.
God damn it.
Oh no! Oh no! Ah!
This whole dungeon has been a troll. No.
This
I rush it around the
fucking-
corner. No.
Oh fuck!
Did I hear the honking?
What the fuck?
You did hear the
Go!
Oh no!
Goose!
I would like to rage.
And as you rage, I need another perception check from everybody.
Oh Jesus Christ!
God damn it!
Sorge is very confused at why is everyone freaking out over the goose.
Thorgrim, you're too enraged. You don't notice anything.
I'm just tunnel visioned at the goose at this point.
George,
no idea what the fuck's going on.
Yeah, George, you're way too confused. You have no idea what the hell is going on. The rest of you, however,
Most of the party just yelled goose.
the rest of you, however, suddenly begin hearing very loud, methodic clicking from behind you, going.
Gonna slowly turn around. The fuck?
As all of the traps seem to be resetting themselves.
God fucking damn it!
Adel just.
What did you do?
Adel slowly looks at the goose. What have you done? You monster.
Please
Permission.
translate. Someone translate the goose, please, so we can
Mission to
understand.
kill.
We're just gonna. Okay, hold on. Let me. He's gonna.
He doesn't know what he's gonna do.
He has.
We've just been trolled by a goose.
We just got fucking.
We're just gonna ask. Is there any? Do you guys know this goose?
Yes.
Unfortunately,
I have
Adel
no idea
Sarday?
what this is. The co-master
Permission?
says.
Permission to kill?
No, let's try diplomacy.
we all know that doesn't work. We all know that
We
that doesn't work.
constantly get our ass handed to us by this goose.
Have
Well,
you tried
what?
communicating with said goose yet?
Yes.
Alright.
Right, and
Adel will.
do it again.
s-
Orgrim, calm down and let's talk to the goose.
Adel will slowly step forward and take a knee in front of the goose. And she simply says, "You followed us across the realms. You came all this way, and you did that simply to impede our progress. Yes?"
Guess I speak with animals so I can know what this thing is saying.
Alright, so you cast it, and the goose, as you cast it, the goose seems to be mid-sentence, and it is denying having done that.
Hey?
It says it didn't do that.
Then why
What did it want then?
why did you reactivate the traps?
Game.
Game.
You
You
can't
can't.
understand. George has to relay message. You can't understand.
You
It says
came.
game.
Game. You came all this way to play a game with us.
Game.
Why?
I just said game again.
It's fun.
Fun. It's fun.
Adel.
Why is the game fun?
What is game?
Go through what I went through. Game.
What you went through?
Go through what I went through.
What?
You triggered all the traps?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, Marty Goose.
Hold on. Jubilee
Urge
holds up
to
a hand
kill
to stop.
rising.
Jubilee holds up a hand to stop everybody. What do we get if we win this game?
The goose will pick up the Beastmaster's amulet in its beak.
Apparently that, I'm guessing.
Adel looks to the goose before rising. Wait for us at the entrance. We accept your challenge and we will beat this game.
Thorgrim just turns and looks at everyone else and goes, "What?"
George also looks kind of confused as to why they're all so
accepting of a challenge from a goose who looks like it's...
Okay, I understand you're confusing. Thorgrim, you should know by now, this goose is not of any of our worlds, and somehow has got so much power and just likes to mess with people. That's all it does.
We don't even know what this damn thing is yet, and you're going to play a game with it for a thing that we've been looking for hours?
What is the alternative?
The alternative is it can
Hammer.
smite us, probably.
Hammer is the alternative.
George is just gonna kind of like hold up a
work.
hand, because he's still trying to speak with the goose. He's just gonna ask, "What are you?" Other than a goose.
M goose.
Okay, where did you come from?
Egg.
Where did you go?
You know your mother.
Goose.
What was the color of your goose mom?
White.
Where are you from, other than the egg?
Lake.
Lake.
Big.
What kind of lake?
With water. Swims in.
Having a casual conversation with a goose.
Okay. Do you know what lake it was? Like where it was?
The goose just stares at you for this question.
I'm gonna take that as a no.
Ask it how it knows to do the magic it does. And trust me, that is a thing.
Okay, how do you know how to do magic?
Honk.
Apparently by honking. Did your mom teach you how to honk, or was it someone else?
No, just no. Honk honk.
So you
God,
just
it's
honked
all-
and you
it's
were
all
able to
about-
do magic.
Can show.
Don't ask for it to be shown. He was just like,
What was what was its father?
oi.
You guys are gonna hate me for this because George is now extremely curious at this goose.
Oh my god, we are. This is gonna be something.
Yep, might as well get this over with.
You're gonna
Sure.
kill us all.
What show?
Sure.
Alright, everybody roll a con save.
Oh, fuck me.
Here we go.
We are gonna be seeking Amy real quick.
Oh, cool. Guess I'm dead.
Not bad.
Alright. Thorgrim. Oh wait, I need to do Hubert's.
So I failed.
Thorgrim! You are the only one who has passed. As the goose goes, hark, and then all of you are blind and deaf.
Oh, fuck.
Ah, not again.
God fucking damn it!
At which point,
Oh great, now we have to do it blind.
Nope. Sentinel, stay. Sentinel,
It was too far away to activate Sentinel, man.
But it left by range.
Actually, if it
Sentinel.
does that, can I
You're
try
not
to counterspell
combat,
if I
though.
knew if that was gonna be its spell?
no.
Fuck.
It's got god levels.
It took you by surprise. You weren't expecting that.
Okay. I am going to. Don't worry, I got this. I am going to.
After
We
a
can't
minute,
hear it. We're deaf.
After a minute, you all regain your sight and
Why?
hearing.
Okay.
I wasn't allowed to.
You may swing once. I will allow you to swing once.
Okay. Stay.
Alright, you hit the goose, and it just plops dead.
Wait, with the beast amulet?
I'm taking that damn amulet.
You find that the amulet is no longer in its beak.
Mother of mercy.
What the fuck? Where the fuck
Haven't
is
you
it?
learned?
You should have learned.
It's just gonna spawn again in a different spot now.
You should have learned by
The
now,
best thing to do is
Thorgrim.
to not make it angry.
Well, I was gonna hit it and take it, and then it's gone. and-
Thorgrim?
Ah!
Thorgrim?
It's probably because we accepted its game that the amulet isn't there because of Ada.
No. It's whether or not we accept the game does not matter. The game has already begun. It was simply to follow.
Let's just go.
Yes. But George,
Let's try to remember where certain traps are and
George.
just try to avoid them.
to briefly explain, that is a reality warping incredibly powerful being who cannot be permanently killed or harmed in any way, and we met it in another realm, and it followed us here.
There's also the fact that it is more than likely stronger than the clam god I worked for.
I think it's
because my familiar couldn't see it.
I think it's stronger than a god, period. And Thorgrim...
Yeah, it doesn't want us dead. It just likes to mess with us.
Thorgrim, attacking it does not help. It simply gives it more tools to use in its game. As we saw...
It just makes it more confused than anything.
As we saw when Tauntaun tried to eat it.
And we went
we
over the fact that... Yeah, it doesn't comprehend how it keeps coming back to life, too. Remember, we've encountered that problem before.
Also, real quick, George is gonna take the corpse of this goose and just keep it on him.
Trust me, it won't be in your possession for long.
Okay. But next...
If the corpse just disappeared, is it actually like on me now?
I mean, where are you putting it?
Probably just on his belt or something.
Okay.
And he's also gonna look around the room and seeing like what this is exactly.
It seemed to just be a holding cell for the amulet.
Huh.
This big red orb in the middle.
Yeah, like I said, just a holding cell for the amulet.
Oh, and Thorgrim?
What?
Next time, don't attack the goose.
It's just futile.
I knew what I was doing. Now then. Hubert, can I have those pebbles, please?
Hubert will pass them to you.
Okay. And she will go here. What does she see?
Oh no. There's gonna be things in there now.
Yes, there is.
Fucking thought things were too easy.
Yeah, we were... we were setting up the whole entire dungeon. Okay.
Turns out we had to do it backwards.
Going
I should
here.
have been writing down where all the traps were now. Son of a bitch.
Yeah, same. Going here.
Oh well.
She is going to place a pebble right here. Alright. Left or right?
Look both ways.
She will look both ways.
Across the street.
If I remember correctly, the right way would be this way. And she'll, like, go here and stop. And wait for the others to catch up.
Go first and you just direct from behind him.
Alright, that is probably a better idea.
Or we could put Patterson in the front.
No.
Because if a trap were to trigger, I would want to be the one to take the hit, not you.
Alright, Thorgrim, and she hands him the pebbles. Whenever we reach a junction, drop down one of the pebbles.
Got it.
Yeah. I want to be, like, in the middle with all this.
Hey, Sarday, you can continue dropping the pebbles if you wish.
Yeah. Up. Alright.
Get this conga line going.
Conga, conga, conga.
Yep.
Hey.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
This was the wrong way.
Yeah, remember that cube thing you mentioned earlier?
Oh boy. Well, Thorgrim, have fun.
What, you want me to go through it?
You're going to have to fight it.
Oh, fucking god damn it. Swing.
Alright, roll to hit. That'll hit.
What a shame, there's only 7 minutes left.
I thought we were going to end, like, just before going into the maze. That would have been a nice cliffhanger.
Of course.
Or ending right at the end there.
No worries.
So, Thorgrim, you swing your hammer, and it passes through it, and you just... It feels like you're swinging your hammer through jelly. You're definitely doing damage.
Okay. Hold on. Before you do that again, I'm going to do Bless and Shield of Faith on you.
I mean, can't do both.
Oh, but it's an action on a bonus action.
Yes, however, you can only maintain concentration on one of those spells.
Oh, my mistake. Okay.
Secondly, Thorgrim hasn't rolled damage for a second attack yet.
Oh.
I only see damage for one attack.
Oh, I have rolled my second.
Alright.
Yeah, that first one was to hit the goose, and he said why.
Okay. Well, you hit it a second time, Thorgrim.
Okay, that's much better.
Alright, now it gets its action.
Oh god.
You need to make a dexterity saving throw, Thorgrim.
Okay. So, does dangerous apply in this situation?
Technically, yes.
Okay, so I Woo!
Alright, so you need to choose backwards 5 feet or ejected to the side.
Let's go backwards.
Okay.
Wait, hold up. When you say backwards,
Backwards will hit you into the wall, yes, and you will not actually go back.
So, backwards is this way, sideways is this way.
Yes.
Okay, so let's go this way then. Sideways.
Alright.
That's what I meant.
Beep. Beep.
I'm just like back up.
Mother of mercy. This is something.
Now that it's in visual range of Tauntaun,
Well, I think it's time for initiative, fellas.
Oh, brother.
God damn it! I think that hair was the duck, wasn't it? It's a goose, wasn't it?
Yes, it was the footstep of the goose.
Oh my fucking god! God damn it!
Yep.
That was the plan. Oh
Yep.
my god.
I had a
Because you
feeling.
found it at dead end is because it teleported.
Yep. It's a magical elder goose thing.
Yep.
I do not see Jubilee's initiative.
I just did mine.
Just roll.
There it is. Oh, she rolled a nat 20. Good job, Jubilee.
Are we at the end of the session though? Because we only got 4 minutes.
Yeah. But I have to put the cube on the initiative order.
Yeah, fortunately cubes aren't fast, so.
Unless
got
it
two
rolls a
now.
nat 20.
Even then, I'm pretty sure it'd still be slower than me.
Oh yeah, it's much slower than you. Even with a nat 20, it rolled a 16.
Bruh, what the fuck happened?
It has a -4 in its
No,
dex.
not the slime. As in, what the fuck happened? With the fucking goose and the
We've been
dungeon.
goosed.
We spent hours going through this dungeon all nervous and shit, and there's a fucking goose.
Now we're nervous.
All of these traps have already been triggered. That's probably nothing.
No, it wasn't probably nothing. We were
No,
we were
double
figuring
Checking
out.
to make sure that none of them were triggered.
Yeah, we were figuring out the mystery and shit.
This was just show and
turns
tell
out it
from
was
the
a troll.
trips to action.
Oh, Christ.
It warms my soul knowing I can always keep you guys guessing.
Yeah. If you enjoyed the video, feel free to like, subscribe, and maybe watch some more. Be seeing ya.